going, guys and girls? Today we're going to do something a little different. I videoed this game back in early January this year, so at the time of filming this, it is now July, so the game's probably about 8 months old almost. It was kind of like a pilot game that we were just testing out some bits and pieces for, so it's feeling a little different. So originally it was going to be like a kind of training game for you guys and see how it goes. So it's sort of sat in the back burner, but we're bringing it out of retirement, mainly because it's a game of Grey Knights, and Grey Knights are coming up pretty soon, so I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to get the game out. I'm going to cut it quite heavily. It's going to be lots of bits and pieces that might be cut out that aren't necessary. So just sort of try and kick back and enjoy it. There won't be any lists in the description below, mainly because all the points are out of whack anyways and they don't matter. But yeah, so it's kind of like the last game that's going to be played on the channel with the Grey Knights of their current rules. The other thing is the Grey Knights aren't on the shelf. So look, see that? Why is that? Because they're going under a full refurbish. So the next time the Grey Knights appear on the channel, they'll be completely redone, repainted, remastered, and looking really freaking awesome. So stay tuned for that in the next couple of months. And yeah, enjoy. Alright, so we've rolled off camera and we've decided on the mission. We're going to go frontline warfare. I'll give you a quick read through of that. Just let me disappear for a second. Ugh. Frontline warfare. So as per usual, you've got your objectives, which are your primaries. You get a certain amount of points for controlling 1 or 2 or the most. So it's 5 points. So 5 points for one objective, 10 points for 2, 15 if you control more than your opponent. So it is possible to only hold 2 and get 15 points if you can kill your opponent off theirs. So keep that in mind. You've got lots of good DACA. Touch wood. Touch wood. Then you've also got the optional secondary you can take. I'll read through that one. Sometimes it's worth it, sometimes it's not. We'll decide in a sec. So at the end of each of your command phases, you score 3 victory points if you control the objective marker in your opponent's deployment zone, and 2 victory points for each objective marker you control that is not in either player's deployment zone, for a maximum of 7 victory points. That's per turn, I'm assuming. This secondary objective cannot be scored in the first battle round. So I'll go show you the table later, but basically we've got the 1 objective in our deployment zone, and there's 2 in the middle of nowhere, just so you can have a little look. See? So the 1 on your opponent's deployment zone is more points than the 2 on the edges. 3 for your opponent's marker, 2 for the side ones. So if you're an army that does lots of objective scoring as the main way of kind of getting points, like if you're playing guard or someone that you get lots of infantry you can throw out onto them, not a bad option. The hard one's going to be the opponent's one. Alright, so that's the mission. We'll just roll off live here and we'll see who gets to be attacker and defender. Alright. Oh, I've lost mine. You got a 2, what do I get?
1.
A 1, alright, you get to pick. So essentially, the words attacker and defender mean nothing. Essentially, it's just, I will choose whether I want to deploy first or deploy second, or whether I want to choose the deployment zone or not. So
defender chooses deployment zone.
Yeah, so if defender chooses deployment zone, attacker places first.
I'll go defender.
Okay, cool. So you get to choose deployment zone. So me being attacker means that I'll talk about my army first. So sweet. So we'll pick table edges and then we'll jump into it. See you in just a second. Cool. Righto, so here are the Grey Knights. I've decided to run no Terminators or Paladins, but I do have obviously the characters are all Terminator armor, so that they are in Terminator armor. I just wanted to see what they'll do. I also want to play around with the regular Dreadnoughts. So yeah, so we'll go over the list and see what everything's doing. So I've got 2 patrols. The first patrol has our friend Lord Grandmaster Voldus. He will be the Warlord, and he has got Armored Resilience, Edict Imperator, Ethereal Manipulation, and Warp Shaping as his 4 psychic powers. So obviously being the Warlord, he gets the Warlord trait to have the extra power, which is why he's got 4, in case anyone was going to ask. Then we've got 5 strike squads. Nearly forgot what they're called. We've got 5 strike marines. These guys are all armed with halberds, and the leader's got the the leader's got the halberd, and the guys in the squad have got falchions. One, however, does have a silencer. Then we also have a squad of 10 interceptors, not intercessors, interceptors. The unit in this detachment has got 2 psi cannons and 8 8 halberds. So that's that detachment, just the 3 units. Then we go to the second detachment. Okay, so we've got the first librarian. It will be the leadery looking one, the bit bigger librarian. He has got the Nemesis Demon Hammer. So basically, it's just a fancy way of saying Thunder Hammer. They're exactly the same. They got the neg-2 and the
sounds cool.
flat 3. It's just because it's sort of psychic charged. And he's also rocking a Stormbolter. He has got the psychic powers, Imperium Domination and Warp Shaping. So he's going to be the guy that generates command points for me, and he's also going to be able to change my tides around if I need to, which I probably will most turns. So the tides are kind of like you have your little doctrines, and you get to do you go tactical doctrine and you change around.
Yep.
So the Grey Knights don't have that. They've got this other thing called tides, and they've got 4 different tides. And you start in one, and you're basically stuck in it the whole game, unless you change it with a psychic power.
Right.
So that's what that does.
That would be it.
Yeah.
Like a command phase. Yep.
Yeah, to the psychic phase.
Psychic phase. Yeah. Cool.
So basically, I can start the turn out in one, and then I can cast the psychic power, and then it changes partway through my turn. So I can be in the doctrine, which lets me do double smite. So when I do a smite, it does 2 mortal wounds instead of 1. And then at the end of this psych phase, I can change it over to make it so my psych cannons do 2 damage. So
tricky.
Yeah, you got to sort of plan it ahead that way with it as well. So yeah, he got that, and then Voldus has also got the ability to swap it as well in case one of them gets whacked. Got a bit of redundancy.
Right.
Yeah, it's like plan B. He's also got the Sanctic Shard, and what that gives me is it lets me reroll my psychic tests if I fail them, and it also gives me +1 to the cast. So if it's usually, let's say, a 4, then I only need to get 3.
Yep.
And also being Grey Knights, the whole faction's Grey Knights, I also get another +1. So
+2.
So yeah, so smites for me are on 3+ from 2 dice.
Fantastic.
But then it does get higher each time I cast it. So okay.
Just and then snake eyes for me.
Yeah, yeah. And I'll just re-roll it with my guy. The other librarian, he's got the hammer as well. He's actually running what's it called? Armored Resilience and Warp Shaping I've got on here, but that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to have Gate of Infinity, and I wanted to have Purge Soul. So Gate of Infinity it lets me teleport around the table.
Yep.
And Purge Soul is it's kind of like I target a unit. It's not like the closest unit. With this one, I can target anyone as long as it's within 12, so it's a small range. And then we both roll the d6 and add it to our leadership. Yeah. And then for every point I beat you by, you take a mortal wound. Yeah.
Fantastic.
So it's better against guys with low leadership. You're playing Space Marines, so you basically the same as me. So if I roll a high dice and you roll a low one, then you take mortal wounds. If you don't, then nothing happens. And he also has a relic called the Artisan Nullifier Matrix. And that lets me, I'll read exactly what it does because I'm having a mental blank. It's for a librarian model only. Once per turn, when a psychic test is taken for a friendly Grey Knights unit within 6 inches of a model with this relic, you can increase or decrease by 1 the value shown on one of the dice. Now I remember. So, so basically I keep him nearby the other librarian, so when I'm trying to change my tide or gain a CP back, he lets me go, oh, I've missed out by one, I can turn the dice around a little bit. So they kind of ping off each other a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
Synergy.
Yeah, exactly. So the other units in this list, we've got 5 strike marines in this squad as well. They have a psi cannon and 3, is it? 4. 4 halberds, sorry, I've got 4 halberds. 4 halberds, a psi cannon, and the squad leader has a halberd as well, I think. Yes. Yes, I do. And they have Gate of Infinity as their psychic ability. We've then got 2 venerable dreadnoughts. They are rocking a missile launcher and 2 twin las cannons. These guys are essentially my anti-vehicle stuff, aside from the millions of smites and the D3 damage and all my close combat stuff, but they give a bit more ranged anti-tank. So one of them has Astral Aim and the other has Gate of Infinity. It's nice to have some Gate of Infinity spread around in your army so you can shoot things around into different places if need be. The Astral Aim, it actually gives me ignores cover and allows me to shoot without line of sight. So
fantastic.
I can just set him up anywhere I want and shoot you anywhere on the table.
Right, so just point that one out on the map so I know where I can just point my guns.
He'll be hiding behind stuff.
Fantastic.
There you go. So then we've got 2 more squads of intercessors. We've got a squad of 10 that have 8 falchions and 2 psi cannons. That squad. Then we've also got a squad of 6. They have 5 falchions by the look of it. 5 falchions and a what's it called? A psi cannon as well. Both of those squads have Hammerhand as their psychic abilities. What Hammerhand does is it gives me +1 to wound in combat.
Right.
Yep. So if technically I'm strength 4, so I'll be wounding most of your guys on 4s. Hammerhand will let me wound you on 3s. Where it's good too is against vehicles. If I've got like a hammer that's strength 8 and your toughness 8, I then go from here wounding you on a 4 to a 3.
Right.
I can cast on these guys too if I need to. Which we're going into now. So we've got 2 Dread Knights. They're regular heavy support ones, they're not the character ones. Sorry if that upsets you, I don't care because they're cool. I've got one who's got Purge Soul, which is the same as the other dude I had. That's the one that you roll off the leadership and they take wounds. And the other one has Sanctuary. I thought I'd give them both Sanctuary, but you can only cast one anyways, so doesn't matter, shit happens. What Sanctuary does, it gives me +1 to my invulnerable save. So these guys have 5 ups normally. The character ones have 4 ups base, and then you cast it to go to 3+. So they're another 50 points. So they also hit better, whereas these guys hit on 3s. With the old rules, these guys when they deep strike in, they'd be hitting on 4s. But now with their vehicles don't have the penalty to hit, they can deep strike in and then they can just shoot you 3+ instead. So it's a bit of a buff for them. So each of them is armed with a sword, the Demon Sword, and they have a Gatling Silencer and Heavy Psi Cannon each, and they all, both of them have the teleporters, so they'll be in reserve to start with, so they won't be on the table. So they'll just come in turn 2 onwards and basically be the guys that need to be where they need to be. I'll just quickly also go over the powers of Voldus just so you know. So I did mention them, but I'll tell you what they do. We've got Armored Resilience. Armored Resilience gives me -1 to wound, I think. Where is Voldus? Yeah, picking out within 12 inches, and then you have -1 to wound. So that makes it a little bit harder for me to die. Then his other power, he has Edict Imperator. That lets me do a second move, so I do. So the unit moves in the movement phase, then you are allowed to shoot in the psychic phase with them, then they can do a second move. They just can't assault afterwards or shoot again. They can only shoot the one time. But where that's actually useful is if I've got that power on, what I was telling you about. where I can have the extra damage on the side cannons, so then I can move up, cast that on them, they can then shoot and then move again. Then I can go out of the type that has the better damage. So that's another one of those things where you kind of need the order right. Then we've got ethereal manipulation. That gives me a reroll to hit in my shooting phase, and the warp shaping is one that changes the type.
Right.
So that goes over all of it. I'm sure you'll have lots of questions as we go along.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so basically everything in my army comes standard with deep strike except for the dreadnoughts. Okay. So I can sort of pick before the battle, go, oh, what's going to deep strike, what's not. It's on the table. A little hint, the interceptors will always start on the table because they can shunt and deep strike themselves from the table anyways. So yeah, that's my list. So,
wow, I've got a lot to deal with now, don't I?
Yeah, lots of bolter fire, but you've got lots of wounds, so I'll have to take me a while to chip through it. So, all good. All right, we'll get your army out and we'll have a little chit chat about that.
All right, this is my half-painted Crimson Fist army. Still in the process here.
Don't feel bad. Half of my army's still the old colour scheme.
That's all right. We'll see. All right, so I'm running a battalion today. I've gone running 15 intercessors here and here. One's running the Astartes grenade launcher. I'm running 10 infiltrators just here. One with the helix, so you can, avoid a wound. I'm running 10 hellblasters in a heavy unit. With the sergeant with a plasma pistol. Running 5 eradicators, and they're going to be put in reserve. I'm also running 2 Redemptor dreadnoughts. One with an undersling Gatling cannon, and one with a flamethrower. One with the flamethrower is going into reserves as well. I'm also running 3 outriders in the fast attack. Yeah, everything's pretty basic with those. One of my only 2 units that aren't Primaris. I've got a basic Librarian here. He'll be running for his 2 Psychic Powers, Null Zone and Psychic Fortress. Running a Ancient, which he'll generally be sticking around with my Hellblasters, hopefully. And then I've got, where is he? Where's my lieutenant? My lieutenant up here, Lieutenant Dan.
Sorry, I moved him.
That's all right. He's there, Lieutenant Dan.
Nice.
Half painted or not painted. And then for my warlord, I'm running Pedro. He's bloody tiny.
So tiny now.
Tiny compared to everyone else.
He used to look really beasty and tanky when it was back when they were the first gen Marines.
Yeah, so hopefully they make him to a Primaris when the new one comes out. Touch wood. I'm also running a relic for my lieutenant, the Lamet relic for the heavy stalker Volta rifle, damage 3.
Oh, I see. Yeah, damage 3 thing. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll try and keep him hanging around with my Hellblasters, so re-rolls and
nice.
Try and get as much damage as I can off with my Hellblasters overcharging.
Yep. Sweet.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty quick. Compared to all your psychic powers.
Yeah.
Mine's just pretty straightforward.
Yep.
Guns.
Basically just guns.
Just guns.
Point and shoot.
Hope for the best.
Yeah, that's good way to start off, because you're just learning the basics still, and over time, once you start getting used to moving guys around a bit, you'll start being able to tweak little bits and pieces. You might be able to changing it here, changing it there. Yeah. It's just getting some reps in.
Yeah, just trying to figure out the tactics that I like to play in.
Yeah. So I mean, shooting's it's a pretty good way to start, and the way the Space Marines shoot these days, you sit still, you get the extra shots with bolt guns, and those bolt guns are going to rip me to shreds because I've only got 1 wound on each of my guys. Bring out the new Grey Knight Codex, I'll have 2 wounds each, and I'll be a little bit more resilient, but then there'll be a lot more points too. Well, they're already at high points army, like Grey Knights. But yeah, so
hopefully, my 3-roll 6s, extra shots will help me out. Yep. Touch wood, yeah.
Yep. Right. I'm going to be spending strategy points to get extra strength and AP on my guys a lot. But get a burn through my CP got quicker. So, it's just something you have to do when you play Grey Knights against Primaris Marines. So it's not going to actually be easy for me at all. Like, you guys are just hard to die, and if they're using cover to their advantage as well, that's it, going to be great again. Did you go through your relics?
Yeah, I'm just running for one relic.
Yeah.
Actually, they're going to run another relic actually for the for Pedro. Now, where is it?
Pedro can only have the relics that he comes with because he's a special named character.
That's right. Sorry, I mean for the lieutenant. Ooh, where is it? It is. No, I've lost it. That's fine.
Right. We'll have a look. We'll let them know later. And you're going to spend a CP to reserve some stuff too.
Yeah, so it's going to be, like I said, the Redemptor with the flamethrower and the Eradicators, because I don't want them to be shot off.
Yeah, they're going to be the best way to kill the Dreadnoughts, and you don't really want to just let them die.
No.
Not
in turn one anyway.
That's a good tactic. Yeah, you keep them out of in reserve as long as you need to, because they're one of those units that when they've done what they need to do, they die.
Pretty much.
And if they don't, then I'm in deep trouble.
Yes, something you want to focus on.
Absolutely. So, excellent. So you get to picture of table core, so I get to set up first. So normally with games I don't go through videoing the setting up. Today I think we will, just because we're going to be kind of somewhat teaching a little bit as well as like playing. And sometimes guys that are just starting out, they need to know some bits and pieces. And it's always good, and that way as well, if you ask questions, they can hear me answer them for you as well.
Yeah, cool.
So that'll help people out a bit. So, yeah, all right, we'll go through the table, and we'll have a little bit of a chat about our secondaries that we're going to pick, and then we'll start playing.
All right.
Legend. All right, so we've picked our secondaries. We'll go over them briefly. So I'm going for primaries, as are you, which is always the way. I have picked line breaker. Because my army has lots of ability to deep strike, they can maneuver around quite quickly with the teleporting abilities from shunting and things like that. They can also do psychic abilities to teleport, so I can get into his lines fairly easily, as long as there's gaps. I've also gone first strike. All I need to do is kill one of his units turn one, and then I've got 5 points. If I kill more than him as well, I then get 8 points, and it's basically just... I like first strike for two reasons. One, because you can get 8 points straight up, and two, because you only really need to concentrate on two secondaries for the rest of the game, as opposed to trying to get all three. And then I've also got raise the banners. Might be a silly move because my infantry is quite expensive. I'd rather them out there doing work as opposed to lifting up banners and stuff. But at the same time, once the banner's up, it's up, unless he comes and takes it off me. So, which you'll be wanting to do.
Absolutely. So I'm also running Razor Banners as well.
Yep.
Bring it down. You're running what, 4 vehicles? So it's about 10 points there.
You got 3 points for each Dreadnought, and then you got 2 points for each Dreadnought. So 10 points. So
10 points there.
10 points, 10 points. Even if you get half of them, that's still alright.
Not too bad. And I'm also running from the Space Marine Codex the Oath of Moment. So Oath of, basically I get points if I don't fall back.
Is that if you choose to not fall back, or you roll and pass?
Not supposed, if I don't fall back for that turn, if I don't fail morale, I get another point for that. And then if I am, score 2 victory points at the end of the battle round if the started unit from your army is wholly within 6 inches of the battlefield.
Center?
Yep. Yeah, center of the battlefield.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sick. That's alright. So there's actually quite a lot of terrain in the middle too, so you'll be able to hide in there. Yeah, so sweet. So basically you're going to be fighting for the middle. I'm going to be fighting, we're both going to be fighting for all the core objectives. And just going to be trying to kill each other for a lot of it.
Pretty much.
Should be fun.
Alright.
So sweet, we'll go over the table, and then we'll have the game come out the following day, and then we'll go through all the deployment and stuff on that game, and then game on.
That's it.
Alright, good luck.
I'll need it.
Righto, here's the table. Today we're doing the desert table. It's our first time running it. So Chris has got to be the table's cherry popping helper, if that makes any sense. Anyway, so over here we've got my deployment zone. Along this edge, it's quite open. That's also got some little bit of cover, which is just fine. There's the objective here on my side, which I get to hold on to for dear life. Over here we've got the no man's land objectives. Middle of the table, which he will be needing for his secondary, where the big dice there's the dead center. Then we've got the other one over here. So there's not really many fire lanes, but there kind of is. Like the fire lanes for this table we set up as a diamond. So if you're sitting in the center of your deployment zone, you should be able to fire out into the objectives quite well. If you are, however, over the other side, it's going to be a little bit difficult to see the other objectives to a degree. Not impossible, but yeah, it is still there, so that's another point to consider when setting up. So over at Chris's deployment zone, he's got some little pockets to hide behind. He's got a little bit of stuff to sit on top of as well. So it should be a nice little setup for him. He's got the option to either spread out across the table, or he can sort of castle up in the middle, kind of over here behind his objective, or kind of in that back corner. It kind of just depends what he does. Regardless of how he sets up, my objective is going to be just trying to mirror him and just try and deny him as much ability to shoot at me as possible. So yes, here's the table. And hopefully you guys will be on here tomorrow to see the full battle report. We will show you the deploying as well, and we'll talk about it as we go through. Alrighty, so we're going to start doing our movement now. Where do you want to begin?
Let's go left to right, I guess.
Okay,
so just move.
When you're moving them, just explain what your plan is and what you're thinking you might.
So I've got a squad of intercessors here. I'm just going to try and just move up to try and get a bit, start coming around this way towards the army, but try and get a bit of cover at the same time.
Okay.
Not lose them too early in the game.
No, you don't want to throw guys away for no reason.
So I've got up.
Okay.
Flee around that way. The castle is... Can't really see anything, unfortunately, at this point. So I might just leave it.
Yep.
To be honest, because it's got a good line of sight down there, so it kind of stops you from coming this way.
It kind of denies me this area here unless I'm ready to kill you.
Absolutely.
In which case, I need to kill you or else I'm going to die.
I'm just going to move Lieutenant Dan back a little bit, as well as Pedro. Now, just trying to deny him pretty much coming in.
You want to keep your 9-inch bubble open.
That's it, yeah. So you've got about that much, an inch.
So at the most I'd be able to stick your character there, but that would be suicide.
Yeah.
I don't really want to do right now. Especially the expensive characters I need.
The infiltrators here, they're going to possibly just stay there for the time being.
Raise a banner.
They're going to be raising a banner.
Yep. That's a good idea. And the same as them.
Same as the intercessors back here, they'll be raising a banner.
And probably them too.
The infiltrators up here, they'll be raising a banner as well.
Cool. Good idea.
These intercessors up here, I'm just going to move them up. Just to give them... Oh no, wait, actually... See how far away.
They're the regular guys, aren't they?
Yeah, so there's...
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I might actually just move them up a bit. They haven't really got line on sight on too much at this point. You've kind of hidden everything.
Yep, I'm cheeky.
Yeah. So,
I've been shot off the table too many times and I know not to do silly things.
Yeah, so
you might be able to snag one with the front guy.
One got my...
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay. The Redemptor, now he moves 8. So I'm going to move him up.
Yep.
No
so
penalties.
Put some pressure onto me.
Absolutely. So here go.
Probably take out a couple of interceptors. In the
Yeah.
process.
So then we'll go for the
Yep.
Outriders. They're at 14. So let's have a look here. So it's 14. So possibly they're just gonna move them just up front. It'll be about there. But just to get some shots through.
Yep. So they did not turbo boost. They just
No,
didn't
just a
move.
regular movement
Yep.
for now. Yeah, that would be my movement. So we got banners,
Yep.
banners, and banners there being raised.
Alright, so we'll chuck them on now, might as well. Yep. So if I don't start getting rid of those banners as quickly as possible, he's just going to start chalking up raise the banner points, and I actually need to put banners up for myself. So those are some options. So in a way, he's kind of snaked ahead quickly, but it's more of a start of turn 2 that they start scoring points. So at this point, they're not too big of a threat just yet. Okay, so over to Psychic now. We're going to have this Librarian over here. Is he a chief librarian, or is he just a regular?
Just a basic librarian,
Just a regular?
yeah. No, nothing special.
Nice. All right.
So he's just going to be doing, nothing's in range of smite or anything. So all I'm going to be doing here is Psychic Fortress on the Hellblasters.
Good plan.
Just to somehow give him a bit of protection. 10
10, you beauty.
goes off.
That goes off. What's a Psychic Fortress do, just to remind
So
everyone?
it is Psychic Fortress is a war power type value of 6. If manifests until the end of your psychic, till the start of your next psychic phase, while a friendly chapter is within 6 inches of the psyker, all models have +5 invulnerable save.
Nice.
So just making a good old invulnerable castle there.
Yeah, that's good.
Big range. So yeah,
So basically anyone within 6 inches of that Libby.
that's it. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, that's handy. Vulnerable saves are not to be ignored. Okay, so that's Psychic. So let's start shooting things, hey?
Yeah, let's see what we've got in range.
So we've got the banner guys can't shoot because they raise banners.
Well,
Then we've got the Hellblasters, they can't see.
anything at the moment? No.
Not yet. They will soon. Unless they'll be really sneaky. Which they will.
So we've got to start over here. We can possibly. No. It'd only be this guy at 30 and he's just out.
Okay.
So this guy can't see it, so it'd be here. Yeah, he's just out.
Nice, I like to hear that.
Yeah, just a few
Yeah.
mil. I will be popping some stratagems with these infiltrators.
Okay.
Make sure they are in range without I start popping them. 24. Haven't moved. So
So this is the stratagem that lets them shoot after doing an action?
that's correct.
Okay, yeah.
And you're shooting. Use this stratagem in your shooting phase. Select one Adeptus, the size infantry unit from your army that is performing an action, like raising banners, and that unit can shoot this phase without that action failing. So
Cool.
it's 2 CP.
Okay. Do they have a Norse cover, or is that the other dudes?
That's the other dudes.
Okay,
That's the
that's all right.
curses.
Yes, it is. Okay, cool. The reason is because I'm in Tide of Shadows, these guys get +1 to save, so they're 2 pluses. If they had Ignores cover, they would actually be on their 3 pluses.
Oh yeah. So I'm on
Okay.
10 command points.
Okay, I'll get mine out. Actually, I'm starting with 9. Did you get +1?
Yeah, I've added that onto that.
I'll take them
Yeah.
off. Beautiful.
All right. So and.
I'll put mine here so the world can see.
So I'm going to pay another CP, so down to 7, so 2 for the first one.
Yep.
Now this stratagem is Crimson Fist, the Bolter Drill.
Yep.
So this stratagem can be used just before the Crimson Fist infantry attacks this in the shooting phase until the end of phase. Each hit roll of a 6+ for the model from that unit firing a bolt weapon, that model can immediately make another hit roll using the same weapon at the same target. basically going on that the bonuses can stack. So for the purpose of this stratagem, a bolt weapon in any weapon profile whose name includes the word bolt, etc. You know.
Yeah, they have bolt weapons.
Yes.
Yep.
So these guys haven't moved. Rapid fire. He's within.
Yep.
So they get 10 shots.
Yep.
So, but with rapid fire, it would basically making with the bolter drill. I get 6 pluses. So on a 6, I gain another shot because I'm a Crimson Fist.
Yep.
And then I gain another hit with another 6.
Yep.
And then, as well being infiltrators, a 6 as well would give me a mortal wound.
Okay, cool. All right, let's do this.
So,
Hoping to see lots of ones then. Okay.
All right. So,
Here goes. So
no 6s.
no,
So,
we've got a couple of 1s and 2s.
yeah.
But he's hit with the majority, which is okay. And what's strength? 4?
4.
4. So
4. Yeah.
yeah, 4's to wound me. What do we got? Oh, that doesn't look good.
No.
Is
So
that
we got
2?
2 hits.
2.
No AP on these ones.
Okay, so I need 2 pluses because I'm inside of shadows. So I've actually lost 1 anyways. So I'll take this dude. He's down dead. Congratulations. First blood.
First blood. All right. So next we'll go with the Outriders.
Mm-hmm.
So they have moved, and how much is that? It's 13.
They have twin-linked bolt rifles, so they're
Yes,
30 inches.
30 inches, within half.
So you should.
Be shooting
4 shots
so
each.
12.
Yep.
12 shots. Rapid
12
fire.
shots.
All right. So 4. So I'll be going into this front unit here.
Yep.
So
There's 5 men in that unit. That was the combat squatted interceptors.
all right.
Okay.
Oh,
So more 1s. Uh-oh.
and 2s.
There's a couple of 2s. Uh-oh.
So
Okay.
just over half. So
Hitting 4s now.
4s again. Yep.
Yep.
Well,
Oh,
that's
get
a
rid of
drop.
that one. That's not too bad. That's 6, is it?
Yep. 6.
6.
Uh,
Neg 1, it will
Neg
be.
1. Yep.
Okay, so needing 3 pluses. That low, 2 dead. So I'll kill him. These 2 here, actually.
All right.
Alrighty.
So same squad. We're gonna go with the Redemptor.
Yep.
I can just see. Actually. 36. I can just see one of your dreadnoughts from here. 36. So it's going to be. Looks like well and truly. I can see that one.
I'll get down from camera vision.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see you, so you can definitely see me.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to go the Underslung and Storm Bolters into this first unit here.
Yep. Okay.
And then the Heavy Onslaught and Icarus Rocket Pod into your Venerable Dreadnought.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, not good, but you know what I mean.
So heavy weapons in Devastator Doctrine, an extra negative.
Okay.
And the Icarus Pod is Strength 8? Strength 7, so I get an extra damage.
Okay,
If
cool.
Done.
Cool.
Alright, so we'll start with the Icarus, well, the Heavy Onslaught and Icarus, so the Heavy Onslaught.
Okay, let's do it.
Is it 16 or 12? It is 12. 3, 5.
So this is like the men first.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
One, two, so drop
too
2.
Yeah. So which strength's this one?
This is Strength 6.
Okay, so it'll be 3s to wound me. 3, 2, 7, 6. What's the neg on that one?
2.
Neg 2. So I will be on 4 pluses. Come on. Don't fail me now. Oh yeah, they did. The last 3 guys in that unit are dead.
Oh no, that was for the Dreadnought.
Dreadnought. Okay, hang on. We have to back up then. Strength 6, you'll be winning up 5s. Do you know how many you hit with? Oh, you missed with 2, didn't you?
I hit you with 6.
You hit me 6? Alright, so roll 6. Yes, we just checked it out. He hit with 10, so we're going to go 10. This time we're going to do it against the Dreadnought profile. So it'll be 5s to win, not 3s. Okay. Here we go. What have we got? 1, 2, 3. 3. Okay. So the Dreadnought does get benefit from Tides of Shadow, so he goes to 2+. He's now negged back to a 4+, so we need 4s. So he's failed 1, passed 2. How many damage is this one?
1.
1. So on a 6 up, I flick that off. Oh, close, but not quite. So the Dreadnought is now down to 7, I think. I think they're on 8 to start with. I will have to check.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Alright. Then we've got the Icarus rocket pod. So D3. So
is that the Dreadnought again?
Dreadnought again.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
I'll give you the right profile.
So D3.
So we've got 1 shot.
1 shot.
That's a hit. Yep.
Strength 7 against toughness 7.
4. Yep. 4 to wound. Yeah, it's a wound.
It's a wound.
What's the AP?
AP is Neg 2.
Neg 2. So 4+ again. Failed. What's the damage?
So it is 2 plus 1 because of Dawns.
So it goes to 3, does it? 3
Yes,
damage?
3 damage.
Okay. So needing 6 ups here. So I get 1 6 up, but 2 go through. So I'm down to 5. If I can find the 5 on here. There we go. Down to 5. Okay.
Alright.
Oh, actually, I think Dreadnoughts now just do neg 1 damage, don't they? I don't know. We'll just keep playing it like the old rules. But I don't know
Oh
if
no,
they've changed
yeah,
them.
so you
I don't
can
know
only get...
Don't know if Grey Knights have changed over to that or not yet. They probably have, I imagine. But I think it works out the same anyways, come to think of it. Because the first one I wouldn't have been able to do anything, so I didn't pass it. The second one I passed 1, which would have been the neg 1. So it would have been 2 damage anyway, so I think it works out the same. So, all good.
Alright, now
we'll play it that way from now on.
Okay, so we'll go the underslung into the
guy?
Yep.
The guys in front there, yep.
So it's 8, strength 5, I'm pretty sure. Yep.
Okay, 8 shots.
8 shots.
Okay, needing 3s.
That's it. So
Nice, so 7 hit. And strength 5 will be winning up 3s.
Oh.
Oi! What's that, 2?
2.
2, okay. What's the AP?
I think it is 1. No, 2.
2 because of heavy doctrine, yeah. Okay, so needing 4s. So 1 failed. 1 more dead from that unit.
And then we've got the 2 storm bolters. So he's moved. It's over 12.
The Dreadnoughts count as the thing that gets the thing?
I don't think so.
I don't think
don't get it anyway. So
yeah.
it's alright. So.
Alright, so be not in rapid fire. No. So are the 2 storm bolters?
Yes.
So 4 shots. Yeah, so 2 rapid fire 2.
2, yeah.
Perfect.
4 shots, yeah.
Okay, here goes. Oh god. Thank you, storm bolters.
1, nothing.
Nothing. Okay. Those 2 guys are still
That's
holding
it.
on for grim death.
And that seems to be it for me.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, sweet. So you have not actually wiped out any of my units. So if I kill just one of your units this turn, then I get first strike, and then I also get the kill more for the first strike, so it gives me 8 points. So I really need to wipe out a unit here. I kind of need to start raising banners and start hopefully peeling guys off banners. I don't think I'm going to be able to peel guys off these banners straight away. This one here is the one I'm going to have to probably go for. So I need to kill that unit, I need to raise that banner for myself. But I won't be able to raise the banner this turn because he's on it. So I'll just have to take him off it. and hopefully raise it next turn if I'm not dead. Now the problem is these guys are going to be there to defend it, and these guys will be able to shoot me off as well. So basically I think this turn I need to wipe out this section of the table. And then turn two is where it's going to be the real nitty gritty. Alright, so I'll do all my movement and I'll explain everything just after. Okay, so my movement was pretty simple. The dreadnoughts moved to the left a little to be able to shoot old mate. These interceptors jump down here. Their plan B is going to be to charge that dreadnought. Plan A is to just shoot it to death. These guys, they're going to be probably shooting at the bikes. Their plan B is to assault the bikes. These guys, plan A and plan B are to shoot and assault these guys. I think I'm going to probably have to do all of it. I'm going to have to shoot everything and charge everything. Ultimately, the best option for me is going to be these guys shoot and kill this, and then I can focus my rest of my shooting on the bikes and not interceptors, what are they called? Infiltrators. That way I can take out one of the two, hopefully with shooting, and then the rest can assault and kill the other one. Typically, this will be the better one to assault because that'll put me on the objective. Just means that I'm going to probably get shot off at next turn. But that being said, if I've got good line of sight blocking, I should be okay. But I'm starting to get to the point now where these guys will be able to see through here. The other thing is, as well, I also need space to be able to get this stuff in next turn, if I so wanted to do that. So realistically, this needs to be cleared ASAP. If I manage to do really well with my shooting, then I could probably even put a few shots down at these guys. But again, that needs to die, So that's where I'm going to be going. So we'll go over to Psychic Phase. Psychic Phase, I'm going to go with the man himself, Mr. Voldas. He's going to cast Armored Resilience first. He's going to cast it on the 10-man unit. He needs to get 6. So I get my +1 for being Grey Knight. So I need a 5 or better. So I've got a 6, I'm good. So these guys now have -1 to be wounded, which could help me in combat against that gigantic fist of yours. The next one is Ethereal Manipulation. Do I want to cast that? The answer to that is not really. It's kind of pointless because I want to swap over to use the Psycannons at damage 2. So I will not be using that yet. I'll be shooting that in my shooting phase. Edict Imperator. No, that's the one I was just thinking I was doing, but that's wrong. Oh, Ethereal Manipulation is the reroll to wound. Yes, I will be wanting that. I'm going to cast that onto the 10-man unit. I need a 6 or better. That's with all my bet bonuses. I didn't, I failed. And I don't want to CP it, it's not that big a deal. I do have my little reroll 1 bubble anyways with him. And that's all I really need to do with Voldas. His other powers at this point aren't super necessary. He's got the ability to change the warp, but I don't really need to do that with Voldas just yet. I want to do that with my other librarian at the end. What I will be doing though, however, is a smite of these guys. So needing a 4. So it goes off. So one of those guys there takes a wound.
Oh, the yellow ones.
Yeah, he's the yellow one. Over here, these guys are going to cast smite on that unit. So that now becomes a 5. So that goes off. So one of the bikes now takes a wound. Beautiful. These guys here are going to cast Hammer Hand on themselves. So they go off, so they now get the +1 to wound in combat, not shooting, just combat. There should be a little 2-man squad somewhere. Where are they? Oh, they're just there. They're going to cast smites. I think they might be closer to probably the bikes actually, come to think of it.
Pretty close.
I think it's the bikes. So roll that. So I'm up to 6 needing for the smites.
Yeah.
Yep, goes off. Cool. These two. do I want the Ignor's cover? I'm going to do it. I'm going to cast Astral Aim on that one, just in case I flukily kill the Dreadnought. That way I can then start plucking off shots over here. So it's kind of just like in case of plan B, and just got to hope I don't peril myself. I think that passes 5, yeah, I think it's a meter 5 normally, so it becomes a 6 anyways technically. So over here we got the big boss librarian dude. So he's going to first of all cast what's it called? The Imperium Domination. So this is for me to get an additional command point. It's 7. I've got the +1 from the relic and the +1 from being a Grey Knight, so it becomes a 5. So it goes off. So I've now gained a command point. So I actually got up to 11 because of the command phase 1 as well. And warp shaping. So I'm going to do the Tide of Psy Cannon. To get this off, it's a 5. So with this dude, it's a 3. So that's good. A 5. So I'm now no longer in my Tide, which I get the +1 cover. I'm now Psy Cannons get +1 damage and AP, which is great news for me. Alright, and with that great news, it means I'm now into shooting. So the other librarian, by the way, he didn't cast any powers, he doesn't need to yet. Like I talked about in the pre-game, he's more of a turn 3-4 spiker. And he's more or less there to give me +1 to the dice roll on him at the moment. So this Dreadnought here, the damage one, he wants some payback. He's going to shoot first, he's going to go for the Dreadnought here.
Alright, I'm going to use a TP and use Smoke Screen, so hit rolls subtract 1. So
okay. So now I'm hitting on 3s. Okay. Like a normal Dreadnought should. So back to hitting on 3s. And I'm in the boldest bubble, so I'll be rerolling 1s. So that's a miss. It's not a 1, so I don't get to it. So the white one's a missile launcher, I should have mentioned too.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
Yep. So what's the toughness of him? 7 or 8? I think he's 7. He's not a tank.
It's not that good.
Yeah. So if he's 7, they both wound on 3s.
He's 7, yeah.
Okay. So they're both wounding on 3s. That one failed. I'm going to... Oh, that was actually a wound. I'm going to CP reroll that one. It failed again. So you've got 1 save at -2.
And so...
Yep.
Oh, that one.
So what's your save? Normally 3, isn't it? That's a pass. It's pretty good.
Yeah, so be 5, yeah.
Okay, so that's not exactly the best options I wanted, but it's what it is. So over here we've got the Dreadnought that has Ignor's cover, which is really great because smoke screens count as cover. Oh, it must be the old smoke screens. Anyways, all right, we'll just go with the -1 still. If it's not, let us know. I haven't read much up on the new Space Marines, so I don't know how it works. But anyways,
doesn't say it.
We'll just go with it being -1 still. So the purple ones are the twin las and the white's a missile. So I get the rear one from Voldus. So the 2 las comes to hit. That would technically miss now, even though he's vulnerable. He's got the -1 on. So these ones are 3s. So they've both gone through. So you need saves on -3 from the las cannon.
6.
Okay, let's do it. Ooh.
Oh.
So they both go through. Both of these are D6. Now I've given up my reroll, so hopefully they're high. Oh, 7.
7, so 2 become
7.
the 1 and the 4 would become, the 5 become a 4, so that takes 5.
Correct.
So it's 13 as he started off. It's down to 8.
Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so this is where I need to start thinking carefully. I'm going to shoot them last because I'm probably going to have to pop the stratagem to give me Cybolt ammo. I would just want to see if I can take out some of these quickly with some of the other guys, because if I can't take out the bikes, I'm probably going to have to put the Cybolt on them so they become 2 damage. Just so the bikes will then hopefully die, because the bikes have more wounds than these dudes. But anyways, we'll see what happens. So we've got storm bolters on that squad of 6 just there. One has a side cannon though, so we've got 1, 2.
Is this the bike?
3. This is these guys shooting at these guys.
Okay.
First. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are the 5 normal guys. The side cannon dude will shoot after. Everyone is going to shoot at the infantry in front of them. So the storm bolters first. So I don't have reroll range. I'm caught on the man. So far hitting's been reasonably good. Needing 4s to wound. So we've got 3, 6, 9 saves.
Next.
Neg nothing. They're just regular old storm bolters.
So 9. Whoa.
Ooh, what do we got? 3.
3.
Yep.
So
one's already wounded. So
plus,
then these 2 dead.
Also, it's got the Helix Gauntlet.
Oh, right.
So once per turn, the first saving throw failed by the bearer, the damage characteristics of the attack is changed to 0. So it'd be
Okay,
2 wounds.
One's dead and one's wounded still. Okay, cool. Now I go into the side cannon. Now they move, so the side cannon is a neg 1 to hit. So needing 4s to hit. Got 3 hits. And it'll be 3s to wound. So I've got 1 save and it's a neg 1.
So
And it's 2 damage. That doesn't matter because you've got 1 wound left. So it'll be 3, 4 plus. No, he's dead. That's a waste of 2 damage. That's a shame. I'll move this dice away or else I think someone's wounded still. Down here we've got the 2 lone wolves. I'll leave them for a second. I'll go over here to shoot the side cannons first. I'll shoot the side cannons and the bolters at them. So side cannons first. Got the 2 of them. Hitting on 4s because they moved. And wounding on 3s. With their strength 7. Actually, their strength 8 because of the tide. +1 strength, +1 damage. So I'm wounding on 2s.
Whoa.
So sorry, I stuffed that up. Yeah. 5 at neg 1.
So 4 up.
Yep. Oh, that's not good. That's all of them gone. 2 damage each.
Yep.
Sweet. Alright, so that means the rest of the storm bolters are wasted because I did declare them earlier. But over here we've got the storm bolters of the unit here. It's not twisting enough. There we go. They're going to go up the bikes. Cool. Not so good. I want to waste my storm bolter shots as the bad ones. Needing 5s to wound, which your toughness 5, nothing. Okay, so over here, I'm in a situation now where I need to pop the side bolt ammo. The side bolt ammo then makes the storm bolters count as psychic weapons, and that would then also means they benefit from the +1 strength and +1 damage. And the side bolt ammo also gives them +1 strength and then neg 1 AP, so then they become a strength 6 AP neg 1 2 damage storm bolter, which is amazing at killing bikes. But the real question is, do I want to get a bit cocky and think they're going to take out the bikes and then hopefully charge into them? I've got enough to charge the bikes, or do I want to dedicate some of the side cannons at the tank? Because I do need to kill him as well. He's going to create lots of problems for me if I don't. So I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to go the 2 side cannons at him, and then I'm going to go the side storm bolts there. But the side bolt ammo does cost me 2 CP, so I'm down to 8. So side cannons first. This is at the Dread. Now, unfortunately, the Dread is also neg 1 to damage, so they're only going to do 1 damage each. So I'm not going to be able to kill him, and that's really not what I wanted. Those 3s have all missed. Sorry, the 1 will be a reroll because of Aldous. So I've got 4 hits. Needing 3 because I'm technically strength 8 now. Oh no. So you have 2 saves at -1, and that would be 1 damage each. Okay, so 1 more damage. So what do you got left now?
7.
7 left. Ugh. 2, 3. All right. So these are all the storm bolters going at the bikes. I'm gonna have to do 2 hand roll full. Maybe 3 because I've got 1 more over here too. All right, so bolts actually reroll 1s. So I'll pluck out all the 1s. Reroll them. That looks like all of them. And now I can get rid of all the 2s. Okay, so we've got this many hits. Now we've got 3s to wound because I am strength 6.
3s to wound, so I might just pay 1 and do transhuman. Is it on the, sorry,
It's on the bikes.
bike, so I'll do transhuman.
Okay.
For 1?
1 or 2?
It's 1 because I'm
1?
reading it.
Oh man. That's awesome. I still gotta pay 2.
If it's over again, it's 6 or more, it's...
Oh, I still got the old version. Okay, so now I'm winning on
I'll make sure
4s.
I can do it. Ooh.
In the meantime, I'll roll. Okay, so yeah, so transhuman now means I'm wounding on 4s. Hopefully I get lots of 4s. So we got those ones, nothing. And those ones do nothing. These ones do nothing. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 saves at -1. Each of these are 2 damage each.
So it'd be -1, so 4 up.
Yes.
Whoa, bad rolls.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 6 fails. So that's I think that's 1, 2. That's them dead. Gone.
Pay 2 each.
2 each.
Yeah. So yep, 12. Even if I reroll, wouldn't even keep 1.
No. Gone because one's already wounded twice. Yeah. All right. So that means I've dealt with 2/3 of what I needed to. Now I just need to get some charges off. So I'm going to charge with the squad of 2 first in case he wants to spend his Overwatch on me. So do you want to spend Overwatch? You'll be killing just 2 guys.
He's probably not going to live, so yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
do it. Alright, so Overwatching the 2 lone gunmen. I'll see if I make it in first, just in case they don't die. 5 inches? I think they'll be in with that, they're pretty close. They look like they might make it. Be close actually.
Just, yeah, it's an inch out.
Just, yep. Oh, I've got to get within half an inch now, so I won't be. Used to be a bit, an inch.
It's like it goes, yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually just missing you. Alright. So you can still Overwatch me, but.
So it's 12 from, we rolled 13 before, 34, and 8. Heavy, 6s, 1, 2, 3. So strength 6 against toughness.
Toughness 4, so that'll be 3s. Nice to get 2.
2.
What neg is it?
I'm still in Devastator, so it'd be neg 2.
Neg 2. I'm no longer in the Tide of Shadows, so he goes to 3+ save. So that means I need 5 ups. So one of these needs to be 5 for the squad to not be wiped out. Alright, I got 1 5. So one of them's alive.
And
Which will be the Sarge. Oh yeah, so he's still got more guns.
oh yeah, underslung, 8 shots. Yep, 8. Strength. Whoa.
Hey,
Nothing.
everything misses.
Storm bolters. 1.
Yep, needing a 4 to wound me. Well, I can reroll that one.
3.
Nothing.
And then the Icarus pod. 1 shot.
1 shot and
Nothing.
That was it.
That's it. 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Okay, that's good because for me as well, because I have to get first strike, I need to lose less units this turn than him. If that unit has died, that means that'd be a tally of 1 lost to his 2 so far. So really I need to kill this as well to get up to the 3. So what we'll do now, we'll do this charge. He's gonna go out, and since he's already used his Overwatch, he can't Overwatch me again. So these guys are a little bit safer from Overwatch at least, probably not combat. So let's see what's gonna happen here. How far are they gonna get? 5, they're closer, they should be in. They get over your base at 5. So here they go. I want to get them around if possible to make some space. Because I can always pile in with the other unit. So over here, these are the guys that got hammer hand off. They're the ones that are probably going to kill him. These guys are more or less just going to tie him up and stop him being able to shoot me next turn. We'll be able to shoot them, just won't be able to shoot other units if he leaves combat and not dead. I'd prefer him to be dead though, so here we go. So here's the 10-man unit. Charging. They got 8. Oh! Burn down! This is what happens when you try and do too many things at once. So 8 inches gets me to his base easily. Okay, I'll reposition this back around. Okay, so we got to the base. Now the downside is, because the Volus is way back here now, I'm out of the bubble. I do have a stratagem though where I can spend for 2 CP that allows me to have a bubble of 12 inches for all of my little auras on that particular character, but I didn't use it this turn. I'm probably going to save my CP for another couple of turns because I'm going to start needing them shortly because I need to deal with these guys at some point. But for now, we're dealing with this. So over here. Because he can intercept after I've done this round of combat, I'm going to be using the bigger unit first, which makes sense because they're also the ones that can actually probably kill him a bit better. Just because they got the strength 5 weapons that also have the hammer hand to give them a +1 to wound. So strength 5 against the vehicle becomes a 4+, and then the +1 to wound takes me. Sorry, he's a 5+, then the +1 to wound takes me to a 4+. So I'll be winning on a 4+. So they've gone all pile in. These guys probably won't be able to be in combat. I'll just measure. What's that? Is it 2 inches?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2. So the guy, this guy here won't be in combat, but the rest of them will.
Like him, not these two though.
No, this guy will be within 2 of this guy.
Okay.
Yeah, and these guys, just this guy is not 2 inches of the base contact guys.
Yeah.
So that unit there's the one with the not orangey coloured bases. So the side cannon guys don't have the force weapons, so I'll roll them separately. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the normal guys. One of them is the leader, so he'll get the 2 attacks. Okay, so that's how my attacks will look. Now, because I charged, they all get the extra attack each. So they got this many attacks. So hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s. Alright, fingers crossed these guys don't goof it. So we've got a few misses straight away. Those ones are out. Oops. Okay, so now we need 4s. So they've goofed it a little. So we've got 3 saves at -2 and they're D3 damage each.
3, so you said -2, so yeah. 5 up.
5 up. So it's +1, failed 2. Okay, so we've got to keep in mind the Dreadnought is -1 to damage. So really I want to be rolling a 5s and a 6s here, otherwise I just count as 1. No, so they basically just give 2 damage through.
And 5, and bracketed.
Nice. Okay, bracketing's good news. This is the 2 side cannon guys from the unit. They don't have any AP specialties, and they'll be hitting at strength 4. So hitting on 3s, wounding on 5s. Actually, sorry, they have hammer hand. So they'll actually be winning on 4s still. They just don't have any AP or anything. So it's just regular saves on these, 1 damage.
3 up,
fine.
so he's fine, yep.
Now it's going on to the next bit of combat. The thing is, you can now intercept combat if you wish for 2 CP, or you can just let it go through. But
how many guys are still left to attack there?
There's 5 guys. They have extra attack each because of the falchions, but they're strength 4, so they're winning you on 5s. But the leader has 4 attacks, the other guys have 3, and then the other 2 have the side cannons. So your call.
Yeah, I don't know.
And these guys are D3 damage too, the ones with lots of attacks.
Yes, I will for 2.
Okay.
Alright, so it's... So now we're hitting on 4s.
Yep.
And it'd be 5 plus... I would get 1 for being charged, so 6.
Yep, correct. And attacking the guys that haven't attacked, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Good plan. Was it forced to hit?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 1. Okay. And what's your strength? 8?
It is...
Is it times 2 or?
7, so with the hand it would be... Where's the fist? Times 2, so
Times
14.
2, yeah, so 2 plus. And what's the AP?
AP is 3.
Alright, so I need a 6 to not die. Nah, so I lost 1. I'm going to take one of the side cannons, as much as that hurts. That really makes me sting in the inside a little. Okay, so I've got the leader, the other 2 guys fighting. These are the falchion guys first. So the leader has 4, the other 2 guys have 3 each. That's including the +1 attack for the falchion and the charging. So needing 3s to hit. These guys are hit a little better, but they'll be 5 plus to wound because they're only at strength 4. So we've got 1 at neg 2. Wounds.
Yep.
So it's D3 damage, so I need a 5 or a 6 now to do anything significant. Oh, I did!
So down
it's
to 3.
3 that goes down to a 2 damage.
So he's got 3 left.
3 left, so I've got 1 guy left and he's got 2 attacks, so he will not be dying.
Bracketed again.
Yep. 1 hit, 1 failed, needing a 5. Failed. Okay, so 3 wounds left and that's end of combat. So the downside is I didn't kill him. The positive side is they're all in combat now, so they can't be shot unless he leaves combat. He can shoot me while he is in combat though, but yeah, we'll let him decide that in his turn. Okay, so currently I do have a bit of my hair cut off. It's not a big deal, I'm okay with that. But turn 1, it was a kind of an interesting turn. Basically, I set up to deny him being able to shoot me. His army's designed to shoot and they get their most benefit from turn 1. So hiding, as though it was cowardly and very unspace marine of me, it did keep me quite alive. I did take over some of his corner. I do have to measure it just to check if I'm within range of that objective number. It's got a 3 on it. If I am, it takes off the banner. If it doesn't, then he gets the point for the banner at the start of his turn 2. At this point, he's going to spring a little bit in front with points, but I did get the first strike, it went off, and I also did kill more because I killed 2 units and I lost none at this point. So I got the full 8 points for that, which is a little bit of a good head start for me. The problem is I do need to start raising some banners or else my life's going to be quite difficult. He's now put in a position where he has to decide to move his dreadnought out of combat and not be able to do anything with it, or and then he's able to shoot the units they're in combat with, or does he keep it in combat to use the dreadnought and then use those units to target something else? That's going to be your decision to make now. Also, 40k, the way you really want to play is to try and get your opponent to make decisions. If they're constantly having to think and make decisions, they're going to be playing to you. Once you play a few more games and you get used to it, you'll be able to start putting pressure on as well. So I think as well, when you're deployed, the way you set up that kind of put pressure on me straight away, because it meant I had to deal with this stuff, and I now have to deal with that over there too, because otherwise you're going to start clocking up points with the banners, and I need to take care of the guys in your deployment zone as well. So my turn 2 and 3, I'm going to have to focus on that, and that means I'm not going to be focused on the plasma, which is going to be your number 1 killing option.
Hopefully.
Yeah. But also now it's turn 2, you've now got the option to bring in your reserves if you wanted to. Is it the right time to do that? Maybe, maybe not. Either way, me going second benefits me there too, because the way we both set up, we were both very kind of null deploy. So I couldn't really kill him first turn, he couldn't really kill me very much. So me going second allows him to come to me a bit, and then it also allows my reserves to come in at the last point, as opposed to not needing to come in turn 2, because if he brings his in turn 2, I can come in and kill them. If he doesn't, then turn 3 he has to bring his in or they get destroyed. That then gives me the option to bring mine in to kill his reserves, if that makes sense. Yeah. But also as well, if he did that, he wouldn't be able to sort of spring at me as well. So there's lots of little elements there that we have to think about. But so far, it's kind of anyone's game still. So over to you, Chris.
Alright, so round 1 I didn't really get to do too much, it seems. I didn't get any units off the field. But I have managed to tie him up in one corner, which is good. I'm still holding more objectives than him, and my banners are still raised. Yet to determine whether if he is within 3 of one of my banners. My idea with my Redemptor was to try and make him focus it, and that's kind of what he's done. So I'm trying to stall him from trying to get in my objectives, because the way his army looks compared to mine, I think I'm better off trying to hold him back as much as I can and just get points as much as I possibly can. Considering maybe I should bring in one of my units this round, possibly to try and back up my Redemptor. But yeah, it's kind of just trying to hold my ground at the moment and try and get points and try and keep him off the points as much as possible. Like, he obviously can shoot around corners, can't do that for me, so it's kind of survive and hold out as long as I can and try and beat him by points, I reckon, at this stage, and just keep him as far away from me as I possibly can.
Yeah, that's a very good idea.
So hopefully those bolters work out.
Yeah, because I got the upper hand in combat as well.
Absolutely.
My guys, they have a good AP and they do D3 damage. They're going to kill lots of those multi-wound intercessors.
Yes.
So, but I still have a shunt moved, so I can still get to do the thing where I pick everyone off the table and put them 9 inches away from me.
Yeah, so I've kind of sort of kept my bubble at the back lines at the moment. There's a few places you can come in, but still holding my
holding your ground well. So
for now, it's only turn 1.
That's right. So we'll go into turn 2. We'll score some points, and we'll see how everything's going then. See you in a second, people. All right. So psychic phase.
So
let's get a nice view of the librarian here, hey?
So there's nothing much. I'm just going to do Psychic Fortress here again.
Yep.
So 10 again last time. So he goes off.
So he's up.
Plasma.
Yep. So 5 up invo again.
Yes, there's no point to null zone. That's pretty much it for the psychic. The reroll one's going to do from 6 inches from Pedro, can't I?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. I mean complete rerolls, not reroll ones, the complete reroll.
Yeah, does he do the thing now where he points at a unit and they get it, or is it just everyone? Because I think he's still on the old rules.
I think Stu sent me the data sheet.
Oh, he might have been updated, I suppose.
Let's have a look. So that's weapons. Chapter Master, 1 friendly unit confused from 6 inches this model.
So yeah, it's the bubble of 1 inch to reroll for everyone, but I don't know if he's reroll everything as
it's just
unit.
Well, in your command phase, select 1 Crimson First unit within 6 unit that can rerolls. Yeah, so it's you can choose something within 6 and have the reroll.
I'm going to take a guess and say the plasma guys.
Well, yeah, there's nothing else there anyway.
Yeah,
they can't see. He can't see at the presently, not really. So yeah,
sweet.
I'm going to shooting. So I'm gonna start. These guys here haven't moved. They've got line of sight now, 30. Checked a few times now. Pull up that guy.
Yep. Can you see? You should be able to see.
Oh no, that guy can't. So, but this guy can. So 4 of them.
4 of them can see over here.
Yep.
Yep. All
so
right.
That's
Start with
8.
them if you want to.
So I've got 8. Now I'm in tactical doctrine as well. Move the 1s. So 5 hit. No 6s to burst other shots. Yep. And I think it's 1 wound.
1.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
having a good run here.
So my entire unit has guys that aren't in cover or on cover, so I don't get any special to my save. So I'm 3+ normally and -1 from the bolters, so I'm
Neg
4+.
2.
-2.
Because I'm in tactical.
Oh, is it tactical? Of course. So -2, so I'm at 5 up. Oh, I get it. No, kidding. Failed. Cool. So I'll kill off this dude. Okay.
Alright, we'll do the next set
Yep.
here into that
Same
squad.
guys.
Same guys.
They're
so-
pretty much everyone I can see perfectly. I imagine.
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll say
pretty
so.
clear line of sight there.
But
So that's a 10.
10.
Yeah. Oh,
I might pay the 1 CP and do the bolted drill
yep.
on this one.
So what does that do?
So
Something
6s,
else.
they
Extra hit.
extra hit, but
Okay.
I'm already Crimson Fist, so I get another extra hit as well.
Okay,
So
cool.
each 6 makes 2 more hits.
Beautiful. All right. There's at least one.
There's 1, there's a lot of other ones.
Yeah.
So miss. So that one would make 2.
Four.
So 8.
Okay. Needing 4s.
That
Oh,
looks good.
nice. So it's
6.
5, 6.
6.
Okay. So
Neg
neg
2.
2. This is not fun for me. Needing 5s. So I've saved 2. So I failed 4. So that means just the leader. That's it. Okay.
Alright. So now move on to this Redemptor. So
Okay. Bring it.
Flamer. We'll do Frag Storm first because that just makes sense because they're blast at 18. Yeah.
Yep. What guns are shooting at what units?
So the Frag Storm are going to go at the bigger unit
Yep.
here.
Okay, that's a good idea. You get a minimum of 3 then, which
yes.
means I think it's D3 anyways, isn't it? So it should just be a full 3.
So I've got 2 of them, so D6.
So it's D6 shots.
Yes, no,
So you'd be
I've
minimum
got 2.
3 then. Yeah.
So minimum 6.
Yep.
And then it would do the Flamer into the same unit as well.
Mhm.
And the Icarus, how far away is that one? Oh, sorry.
That's alright. It happens.
The Icarus pod's going to go into your damaged Venerable Dreadnought.
Mhm.
And then the Heavy Onslaught's going to go into the unit of 4 here.
4 now.
4. Alright, so we'll start with the frag.
Okay.
So minimum 6.
Minimum 6, possible 12. Oh, that's
Like
better.
10.
10. Alright. Just gonna hold my breath for a second.
So these are at strength 4. Well, terrible, but so that would be 4. These strength toughness 4.
Is that the hit though?
It's a hit. Oh yeah,
hit.
whoops.
Yeah, you're right.
6.
Then, yeah. What strength is it?
That's right, missing a dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I missed 1. Plus 1. So that's 6 and that's 3.
Sweet.
And then it's strength 4, toughness 4, so 4.
Yeah, 4.
So 4.
4. Okay.
No AP.
No AP. Was it assault weapon?
Yeah.
So it's AP in egg 1.
Oh, technical. Right.
That's alright. So 4 pluses. Oh, I shouldn't have reminded you. So I've got 3 dead. Looking forward to these guys getting 2 wounds. Okay.
So then we said the flamer. So the flamer is D6, heavy D6. So let's do it up here.
Oh,
I'm gonna command point that one.
yeah.
Try and get as much as I can out of this. 2 a 1.
2 a 1 again.
Oh.
Oh no.
That's about right. That's all right. We're gonna
So 3 because it's strength 5.
yes.
Oh no. Oh, it just didn't want to happen, did it?
Nah.
No.
All right. So then we'll do the Icarus to the Venerable.
Yep.
So D3. That's a 4. So for 2.
Yep. Sounds good to me.
3s. 1 hit.
1 hit, beautiful.
Strength 7.
So 4s. Yep, that's a wound.
It's a wound.
And neg, what is it, heavy? Heavy or
Heavy.
small?
Yes.
Heavy, so neg,
Where is it? 1.
neg 1. Alright, so I'm on a 4+. Yep, passed.
All right. And then we've got the heavy into the unit of 4. So that was 12, 1 by 6, 4, and 6.
Oh, that looks pretty nasty. Oh, that's all just average.
Yep.
What strength is this one? 5?
6.
6. So 3s. Ooh.
So average again. So 4.
And neg on this one?
It'd be neg 1.
Alright, so neg 4s. Okay, well that's a cock one. So it failed 2, passed 2. So I'll kill off the 2 non-interesting ones.
All right.
Okay.
So
But yeah,
no, they've still got my infiltrators here.
Oh yeah.
So they've moved, but there are more of them within 20. So 5 shots shooting at these guys here. They
Yep.
can all see.
Yep.
So 4s, no 6s, so no extra shots.
Yep. That's right.
Dropped everyone.
There goes your banner. Force the wound, is it?
Strength 4, yep.
Yep.
And AP 1 because of the doctrine.
Yep. Okay, so needing a 4+. Failed. One guy is dead. I'll kill him. Okay.
Alright, that concludes my shooting.
You're shooting. Okay.
Charging.
Charging.
Yeah, I charged the Dreadnought.
So this dude over here.
This one here.
So you need a 9. I won't Overwatch. I'm gonna save my CP.
I'm going to re-roll that, so I go down to 1 CP.
Nah,
To what's something worse.
that's
Alright.
alright. Wasn't his day.
That's
Okay.
right. That seems to be it for me.
Cool. I've got some morales. The 10-man squad. Lost the 3 dudes. So fine. And this guy lost 5 dudes.
So I need a 1.
So that's failed, but he's the old Space Marine still. So he rerolls that. Oh, yeah, that's a dead, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, gone. Ba-boom. That sucks. I wanted to use him to get the banner off. Alright, I'll have to go to plan B. Okay, we've just done all of my movement. So back here, there's been a lot going on. The Librarians have moved up a touch. The Dreadnoughts have moved up a touch. Baldus has moved up. Over here, the Halberd guys have moved up. They're going to be charging that if they don't kill it. I still need to kill this dude though as well. This guy's moved up and he's managed to remove this banner. Now, he's going to put the banner back as my banner. Over here, we've got the Dread Knight. He's dropped in. He's just going to start shooting the crap out of stuff. I'm not going to charge with him at all this turn. I'm just wanting to be sitting there because I have a special plan for him turn 3. Over here, we've got this Dread Knight. He's a bit more suicidal. He's dropped in where he is within range of plasma if everything goes bad for him. He's 9 inches from the guys up here and over here. He's going to be more or less supporting the shooting guys at him, these units. And then hopefully, if all goes well, I can charge and get a charge off over here. And then hopefully kill them off and then take the objective. These guys down here have jumped over here to do some bit of shooting and also to charge these guys if I need to. But essentially this turn, my main focus is to kill them, this and that. So that way I've completely regained control of this end of the board, and then his eradicators can come in and do some carnage. I forgot to check, but I quickly will. I want it to be within line breaker. I'm not, and I'm not, so I won't get line breaking this turn either. Line breaker will have to be turn 3 onwards. So yeah, cool. So over to Psychic. So first and foremost, Sanctuary on this Dreadnought, it goes off. So this Dreadnought now has a 4+ invulnerable save. Oh, can you default? I don't even know what I rolled. Hang on, I have to go back on the camera.
Alright, so I need to get 10.
Alright, so he's going to try and deny. So I got 8, but then I got +1 for being pure Grey Knights, so I guess I'm 9. So he's going to roll 10.
7.
Fail. So my Sanctuary is still on the Dreadnought. He's now still got a 4+ invulnerable save. Over here, I should be within 12. See here? Boom. I'm going to do Purge Soul. I don't know if that goes off. Give me 1 second. Okay, so Purge Soul is a 5. It goes to a 6 because I rolled 5. So it goes off. Purge Soul, we now need to roll a d6 each. So I got a 5. You got a 1. Just double check your leadership. I think mine is an 8. Yeah, my leadership 8.
Yep, same.
So yours is the same. So I beat you by 4, which means you take 4 mortal wounds.
Right.
Dead. Alright, just check your blow up.
6 inches. All those guys.
You got to roll to blow up on a 6.
Yes, so 5.
No. No blows. So yeah, just pull him off the table now, and that's kill. Woohoo, winning. Okay. These dudes down here, I'm going to do Hammerhand. Goes off with a 7, 8. So they now get the +1 to wound. The dude at the front is now the one with Astral Aim. He's now going to roll to get Astral Aim off. He needs a 5 or better, which he did. He technically counts as 6. This one is going to cast Gate of Infinity on Voldus. It might not go off. I don't know what Gate of Infinity was. I think it's 5. You go 6. So 5 + 1 goes to 6. So Gate of Infinity has just gone off. So Voldus. Measure is 9 from the dude. Don't really want him in the ocean though, so if he is, I won't be putting him there. He is. So if I go back here, that puts me out of range of the plasma guys, and I'm still within range to give the bubble there. Just double check if you want.
Yeah, you're right.
Should be good. Plenty of room. So I'm out of range of being plasmid, and I've now able to give these guys the +1 to hit, which is essentially what I needed. Voldus can now start casting spells onto them also. So the first one I wanted to cast was the negative wound, which we actually forgot to do last time when Guy died. Whoops. Should have been 3s, but that's alright. I stuffed that up. I take full responsibility. Armored Resilience, we need 6s. So Voldus gets +1. 5, so 6. So just passed. So they now have a neg 1 to wound. Ethereal Manipulation is the reroll hit roll if I'm within half range of my weapons, which I will be because I'm basically almost in base contact. So this goes off on a 7. So that passes. So they now get to reroll all shooting hits. Edict Imperator. They don't need to shoot. Yeah, actually, they do need to shoot right now. Because, actually, it wouldn't matter. It's not going to make any difference because the Psy Cannon extra damage doesn't matter on the Dreadnought. So, I'm not going to bother. That's it. And a Smite, actually. So, he gets a Smite off against the Dreadnought, so it takes 1 wound. And these dudes down here, they're going to cast Smite. So the guys up top there, they pass. So the guys up top take a wound as well. And that's it for them. They don't want to cast anything, they don't cast anything. So now all that's left is these 2 dudes down here. The second librarian, he's just going to be there to give the aura to the other librarian to reroll or to change a dice. First one he's going to do is the gain a command point. It's on a 7, so he's +2, so that passes. So I'm up to 10. And the second one he's going to do is to change the tide. I'm going to go back into the tide of shadows to be extra resilient against, what's it called? Against his shooting. So +1 to my cover. Okay, here goes. It goes off. So now I'm back in cover mode. Probably could have gone, would have been better for me to actually go into Tide of Smite and then Smite, because then I would have killed a full Intercessor and taken 2 damage off the Dreadnought. That shit happens. That's just me needing to learn better. Anywho, over to the shooting. Okay. Alright, so thinking about it, it probably would have been best to stay in the Tide of Psy Cannon because these guys would have got extra damage and stuff. Actually, no, these guys don't. They don't count. So you know what? It actually doesn't matter. I'm glad I stayed with what I did. Okay. Alright, shooting. So we're going to start over here with the back Dreadnought at the big Dreadnought over there. That's the one that doesn't have Astral Aim on him. Oi! That's not good. And I don't have Voltus nearby anymore to carry me. Needing 3s. Oi, ay, ay. Okay, so the first Dreadnought whiffed. Second Dreadnought.
Before you start, I'm going to smoke screen again.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay,
smoke
screen.
And nothing.
Okay. So you got no CP left?
Nah.
Alright, he's naked, everybody.
Alive.
Okay, so that one will technically miss. And those 2 will have hit. Needing freeze for both of these. So both of them wound. Now it's neg 3 for the
6s.
Yeah, neg 3 for the las cannons.
Nope.
No, okay. So D6 here for both of these. Need to get high. Whoop. We've got 2 5s, so they both become 4s because you're a Dreadnought ability.
Down to 4, so take an 8.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna have to shoot that unit that's in front of him. Or yeah, well they're not gonna be able to shoot anything else, so they're gonna shoot at him. I'm going to I'm not gonna put Cybolt on them because it's kind of useless. It's going to not do what I really need it to do. So how many storm bolts? 1, 2, 3, 5 storm bolts. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got 2 Psy Cannons as well. Probably should have started the Psy Cannons. That would have been smart. I'll reroll them in a sec. There's 2 missing. Okay. So needing 3s to hit. Oh, 4s, sorry, yes. He's smoked. That was actually good. Look at the 3s. 4s. So now needing 5s to wound. So two normal saves.
Get rid of that.
Yep. Get rid of it.
Yep.
Sweet. Okay, so the psi cannons. So I have moved, so these will be hitting a -1. Because the -1s can't stack more than 2 anymore, it won't be -2, it'll still be -1. So hitting on 4s. About half, which is roughly average. Top of 7, aren't you?
Yep.
So I am back to strength 7 now, these dudes. So 4's the wound, so 2 of them go through, and they are AP -1.
So 4s.
Yep.
All good.
Sweet. So how many wounds you got left?
4.
4. Okay. I am going to go heavy psi cannon, and then I'll be going at him. Okay. Alright, so yes, I'll do the heavy psi cannon at the Dread, and then I will do the Gatling songs at those Marines that are sitting up there. So we'll start with the Gatling psi cannon, heavy psi cannon. I was trying to say heavy psi cannon. So the Dread now doesn't get negatives to move, so he'll be hitting on 3s. He's pop smoke, so he goes back to a 4. So 4s, not bad. Now I'm strength 7 on this psi cannon, just like the other ones. Ooh, not good. So only one of them's gone through. -1.
4. 3.
Ooh, get through. So, that's on the Dreadnought, this one.
Dreadnought?
Yeah, sorry. So it's damage 2, but it gets negged from the Dreadnought thing.
Down to 3.
So down to 3.
Bracketed. Last
Okay.
bracket.
So now the other gun, it's 12 shots. And this is a gun that works really great when you've got ignores cover. Unfortunately, you don't. I don't have that on this at the moment. So at the Space Marines. So this should hit you on 3s. Nice. Needing 4 to wound. So we got 2, 4, we got 5 saves. It's no AP, but they are D3 damage each.
Oh.
Oh, that's terrible. So you got 2 plus save 2 because you're on cover. But you got 3-1 still, which isn't good. So you got 3 of them. There's a guy that's wounded already, so there's no point rolling that, so he'll just be dead. So the second one, if this is a 2 or better, so it is, so 1 more is dead. And then the third one, it's just 1 wound. Cool. Alrighty. So I will shoot Voldus now. You know what I just realised? I had the rerolls to hit on these guys to shoot, and I didn't do it. Doesn't matter, that's my fault. Voldus now going to shoot you, hitting on 2s. -1 actually, so he's hitting on 3s because of the smoke. And then he fires to wound. Voldus for the win, 2 wounds. AP 0. Oh, smashed me. Okay. Now, we got some storm bolters down on the ground there, shooting up at the guys. Actually, sorry, one of them is psi cannon, so I better roll them separate. Storm bolter hits 3, wings 2. 2 regular saves, 2 plus, sorry, because you can cover. All good. And a psi cannon dude, hitting on 4s because they moved. And wounding on 3s. So you both wound -1, so you're now 3 plus. All good. And over here, this Dread Knight, he's going to unleash everything on these guys. So I'll start with the heavy psi cannon first. So he's hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. So we've got 2 saves at -1, 3 pluses. Oh, it saves them both. Oh, 2 damage each, which would be beautiful. And now the
Cleansing.
cleansing of the psi cannon. Oh, there's one lost over there, I'll grab a different one. And needing these. I did think about putting Psychic Onslaught on it, which is a stratum with 2 CP, would have given me better AP, it doesn't matter. That's life. Needing Force to wound. Would have also made me wound on 3, but it doesn't matter. So these are 2 pluses. Oh! There's a wounded one in there, so he's just dead. Cool. And over here, these guys are going to shoot down at these guys. I did move, so the Storm Bolters only get the 2 shots each.
Which ones? The
front ones.
Yep.
Yeah. So what? They didn't want to hit them. And 4 to wound, and it's nothing. And then we've got the Psy Cannon dude. Oh, that's a cocked one. 3 hits, 3 to wound, 2 saves at -1. Yeah, they only have 1 damage each, so. I'm still entitled to Psy Cannon, we'll kill 2.
So it'd be 1.
Yeah, 1's dead. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so charges. Alright, so I'm going to declare these guys are going to charge them first. I'm going to do that first. This Dreadnought is going to declare those 5 guys over there. And these guys are going to charge the Dreadnought, and Voldus is also going to charge the Dreadnought. So I'll do these guys first. Did you want Overwatch? I got no CP
Nothing.
there.
I'd like to, but I can't.
Yeah. So 3, so I'm not going to get as far as I want. Voldus probably won't be able to get in here because they've got to have guys in the way. Yeah, Voldus won't be able to charge now. The 2 guys on the bottom, they're going to go. Oh, well and truly. They just go woo! Oh no, broke his base off.
He's dead now.
That's alright, I may have a backup leader somewhere. Doesn't look like it, not handy. Should be right. Yeah, just place him down there, he's just
Chilling.
it's just a leg wound. So now the Dreadnought's going to charge at the other dude. So I need 9 here. This is where I'll slip into CP to do the reroll charge. I'll have to. 8. I got 8. Reroll it. CP. Nah, failed. That's okay. Dreadnought's going to just do what he's doing. Okay. And that's it for charging. I'll start with the guys up the top here. Not that it really matters. Doesn't matter at all. Anyways, so the Sarge, which is now on his belly, he's just trying to get the right angle. He's going to go first. 4 attacks. Hit with 3. Wounding with 4s. Wounded 2. -2, and these are D3 damage each.
5s.
Alright. So I want the first one to be at least a 2 damage. Yep, so one's dead. Second one is also dead. Nice. And I'll consolidate behind this building. Okay, over here. How many dudes have I got with halberds left? 1, 2, 5. So 5 I charged. And one of them is the Justicar. So they're needing 3s to hit. Now, because I'm strength 5, it becomes a 5 to wound. Then I've got the +1 to wound from Hammerhand, so it becomes 4s to wound. Not as many 4s as I was hoping for. Might be enough. So we've got 3 to save at -2. Oh, 2 get through. They're D3 each, so I need a high one. So there's a 1 damage. And 3 damage. That goes to 2.
Just goes.
Dead. Oh,
Just.
I had other guys to attack still too, which might have just chipped away.
Let's see if he goes.
No. Nice. All right, that was very good for me. And with that, it's the end of my turn. The pros are I've now pretty much got this objective in the bag. I can still shunt guys onto it if I lose it for some reason or whatever. But that one I should have, and the banner I should keep having. This one here is going to be my next problem. I've got this guy in the open, probably not the best thing with plasma, but at the same time, it might be fun to see if they can kill a dreadnought. Other than that, not too shabby. And I do need to start consolidating into his deployment zone, which is what I'm going to do now. So I can now get line breaker as well. So I've got 2 units. Okay, so end of my turn 2. Managed to kill off the guys that were in my deployment zone. I needed to do it. It was just the fact that it was another whole turn where I wasn't kind of grinding in the direction I needed to be. Realistically, now I kind of have to go after his castle, and I'm going to have to shunt some guys. I just don't have enough guys left to shunt. I do have that 1 unit in reserve still, so they'll be there to support me. And I'm possibly going to lose one of the dreadnoughts. It was a bit silly putting him where I did. I probably should have put him behind with the other one. Then this next turn, without them being seen, I could have just moved them out and then shot one, and then probably gave Infinity one over. But that's just what happens. Sometimes you do silly things. Then again, he's got his 4+ invulnerable save up, so he might be able to shrug a lot of it. He's gonna have to shrug a lot of it. You should be just about rapid firing all of them. Anyways, that's what that is. Happy that I got rid of the stuff over here though. That was important. I think I need to start taking over this objective in his deployment zone. That's probably going to be my next priority. If I can get that objective and hold it, and then hold more for the next 2 turns, I should have the game in the bag. At the moment now as well, we both hold the same amount of objectives, so he'll get 10 points. If I can still be on objective next turn, then I should get something there, but we'll see. It depends. So yeah, so we'll go over to Chris now.
So yeah, my rolling's been gone pretty below average, I guess, for saving, but just trying to hold him back still as much as I possibly can. I still got my eradicators in reserve, so I have to bring them out this turn, just trying to figure out the best vantage point to start taking out some of his dreadnoughts.
If you don't, they die.
If not, yeah, they'll die. Yeah, so I just got to find a good position to put them in.
Somewhere they can defend themselves and also kind of kill shit.
Because they'll probably only live about 1 turn, but they'll probably do a fair bit of damage though. So if I can try and hold on to some more, at least hold on to my castle and my objective, my deployment zone, I might be able to hold out, but you know, it's not looking so good at the moment. Yeah, we'll just see how we go from here.
We're ready to roll.
Alright.
Psychic phase.
So we're going to do, now that these are up here, I'm still going to do Psychic Fortress up here again. So, look. Alright, that goes off.
Okay, I'm going to attempt to deny you with my Dread Knight.
18 inches? Yeah.
Yep, here goes. What did you get for it?
8.
An 8. So I need to get a 7 to equal you or an 8 to stop you, because I get +1 on this as well. I got an 8, so I stopped you.
Alright.
Woohoo!
And then, so then it's gonna, I'm going to smite your Dreadnought.
No!
And it's a fail.
Oh, nasty.
So I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Alright. And then I'll go on to the shooting phase. Alright, so we're gonna start the shooting phase off.
Okay.
We're gonna go with the infiltrators just here.
Yep, going at the 3-man unit.
That's it. So,
Alright.
whoa.
Let's do this.
So they're within half range. So 8 shots, 6s not shot, and auto wound, which I'm not be getting any of these today.
No.
So
Got 5 hits.
5 hits.
4 to wound. Oh, 1.
Just getting slammed.
And I'm back in the other doctrine, so it's a 2+ now. Saved it.
Alright. Can't see anything from here. I'm gonna go with good old trusty Lieutenant Dan.
Okay.
Straight into the sky.
Okay. At the big dread knight.
Yeah.
Go for it.
6.
6.
And then
And I'm toughness 6.
6. Now there's a special rule with 6s now.
Yep.
Right,
Just double check it.
Made with this weapon, if the attacker successfully wounds a target, it inflicts 1 mortal wound on the target in additional to any other normal wound.
Cool, so I take a mortal as well, so I'm automatically down to 11.
And this also is AP 2, Strength 5, which is D3.
So AP neg 2.
And damage 3, sorry, yeah.
Okay, so my armor save is technically a 1+ at the moment because of Tide of Shadows.
Yep.
So the neg 2 takes me to 3+.
Yep.
Okay, so 3+. Failed it. So what was it? 3 damage.
3 damage.
Do I want to CP this now? I'm going to, because I just want to make you have to shoot more at me. Oh, still went through. So now he's down at 8. Okay, where is he? 8. Yep, okay. And I'm down at CP, down at 8.
Alright, so I'm going to do... It's going to be 4 rerolls on this guy because the Warlord's just here for these intercessors.
Yep.
They're going to go straight after the guy at the banner.
Okay, do it.
So, over commit. Oh, I might just do... Sorry, let me think. I'll do 2 at him.
2 bolted guns at him, yeah?
Yep, and then 3 at your other dreadnought.
Okay.
So we'll do...
Alright.
Wrap it on this one. Re-rolling everything. So re-rolling the 1.
Nice.
4 hits. So
what's
2.
that, the dude? Yeah, 2.
2.
So you're still in Assault Doctrine?
Tactical.
Tactical, that's what I meant. Tactical.
Sorry, yep, so neg 2.
So neg 2. So on 2+ saves, so I'll go down to a 4. So he fails 1, which is all he needs to fail to be dead. Your name will go in the Walls of Titan for all times.
Alright, now 6 on the thread. Finally, a couple of 6s there,
Nice.
if I can remember. So that would pop extra hits.
And reroll the 1 as well.
And re-roll the 1.
If it's a 6. No. There we go, you got more hits than from what you shot me at me with. And nothing wounded.
That's about right. Murphy strikes again.
Yep.
Alright, so we're going to go, let's see, no. So I'm going to put all 10 of the Hellblasters into your Dreadnought.
Are you overcharging?
No, I don't think see there's a point. There's
Yep.
8. I got 10 shots, so 2 shots,
Yeah.
2 damage a hit.
Okay. I'm just going to manage to tank 4 of these. Only 3 can get through. That's what I need. Only 3 can get through on dead.
So 10 shots, and I'm re-rolling wounds of 1.
Hits a 1 too, because Pedro's beneath him. He'll give the 1 to hit.
Pedro, I think he's a bit out actually. Oh no, that's right. No, yeah, re-rolls a 1. He's just in.
Yeah, Pedro should be in.
Yeah. So yeah, re-rolls a 1.
So yeah, so you hit with 3 rerolling 1s, and then working on 3s rerolling 1s also. So that's a reroll. Sweet.
8.
Nice. So yep, 3
Base
now.
strength.
Strength 8, stay with me.
Yeah.
There's 3 still winning me. There's a 1 there. Nice. And there was 2 missed.
Yep. So 6.
6, okay. Alright, so out of this 6, I need to pass 4 of them.
He's got invulnerable, doesn't he?
He does, a 4 up. So I need to beat the odds here. I need to beat the odds. So actually I now need to I need to get the odds exactly. So if 3 pass, they take 6 damage and he's down to 2. Okay, so I need to pass at least half. Oh, that does not look like good. I passed 2. It's 8 damage. And there's nothing I can do about it because I've already rerolled one. So that is a dead Dreadnought. Does he explode? No, he does not. Thank you. Oh yeah, that was 200 points. Gone. 200 points to kill 2 Space Marines.
Could have my rolling. Alright, so I'm going to shoot all my Eradicators.
And that one?
At him.
Yeah.
Yeah, 24 inches.
Oh!
Yes! 20.
Oh, 24. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's in. He's fine. That was a close call. Excuse me. Alright. Alright. Gotta hope for some good luck here for me. Oh!
So I'm going to CP and re-roll one of those.
Yes, do it. Oh! That always happens. What did you get? Oh, nothing.
Nothing.
Oh my god. That's game
200
changing.
points just there gone.
Oh, there we go. There's my version. Oh no.
I don't think these guys can see anyone or anything.
No.
Oh, actually. I can actually see the back end of your...
Yeah, pump some shots at him. He's a vehicle, so he doesn't count as being anti-covered and all that crap from it. He does get the Tide of Shadows though, so he's technically a 1+ save.
So I did move them, so I only get
Yeah.
5.
Oh, 3. Yep.
1 6.
Oh, you get the 2 extra ones?
One
Or
extra one, just one.
1. Okay, so you need 5.
Nothing.
All good.
Alright, and yes, he can't, not in range, that seems to be it
Okay.
at the moment. Now I'm in charge range of...
Over here, I'll measure up for you. It'll be long if it is.
Yeah.
You need to roll an 10, I'll say. 10 for that one.
And I can roll a 9 for this one too.
Yep. Alright.
Do I want to? I'm better off getting to it. So yeah, we'll charge.
You put yourself closer to assault range for the Dreadnought. If you do.
They're going to come around anyway.
Yeah. Alright, might as well. I can't overwatch you because I can't see you.
No, I'm not going to re-roll that, and I can't anyway. On a note.
Over
And-
here, this one?
Is it 10? Did you say?
Yes, 10 gets you in.
Not with the 6. Alright, that seems to be it.
Okay, so movement phase. These guys shuffled just a little bit into the kind of the ruins there. Over here, these guys moved up. The Dreadnought over here can see the aggressors. That's them, isn't it? Aggressors. This one can't, but I can actual aim him to be able to. Baldus moved forward. He's an inch out of range of the plasma. These guys are a different story, and he is in the open, so he can be targeted. So, I mean, maybe he's bait, maybe he's not. We'll play that game, I don't know. Over here, these guys have shunted from over at the back. And over here, we've got the 5-man squad that was in reserve still. They've now popped in. And these 2 guys have jumped over here from behind that. Because they're within 3 of the objective, it's now been removed. Well, the objective has been removed, the banner has been removed. Now to kill everyone off so I can put a banner of my own on there. Stick a little Grey Knight claim, as I like to say. Anyways, over to Psychic. So the Librarian with Gauge of Infinity in here, he's going to cast it onto the Dreadnought. He's within 12, so he's fine to do that. Whew. Now, I can't remember if it was a fire. Their Infinity needs a 6, so that right now with the +1 still fails. Now he can actually once per turn change a dice. So he's going to change that into a 4, so it becomes a 5, which means a 6 is a pass. So that relic was 1 CP well spent. This dude's going to jump over here And now he is 9 inches away from those guys. Cool. So that's it for his psychic powers. We're going to do astral aim from the other dreadnought. So that goes off well and truly. So he can now shoot through walls and ignores cover. Voldus is going to do the re-rolling psychic power. It's called Edict Imperator. It's onto that unit. They're the only ones that he's in range of. So that goes off. He's also going to do Armored Resilience on them. So it goes off as well. And I don't want to do the other one because then I won't be able to charge you. And I don't need to do it anyways. I don't need to shoot. It's all good. And the Dread Knight is going to cast Smite.
I will try and deny that.
Okay, that goes up to 8. Oh,
10.
denied. Okay, that's fine. The Interceptors just there, they're going to cast Hammerhand on themselves. That goes off with an 11. You can try and deny that one if you've got more.
No, I've only got one psycho.
Oh, okay. He's only got one deny?
Yeah.
Okay. The guys at the back are going to cast a Smite. It passes. So it goes to a 5, and I needed a 5 this turn. And so those guys there take a damage. Just the one. And that was for my turn to go up. Now I'm going to cast the one that gives me the additional command point. I need a 7 or higher. So that goes off, so I get +2 to him. So that counts as a 13 technically. So I'm back to 10 CP.
Are you perils?
No, because it doesn't move the dice up. It just moves the total of the dice up. Because technically it perils is a double 6 or a double 1. If I move the dice around to be a 6, then it does. Anyways, and now I'm going to change warp shaping so it's the tide of Psy Cannon extra damage. 4, 5, 6. That goes off. I only need 3. Cool. That's it for my psychic. Done a fair bit of psychic initiative. Actually, these guys. I just remembered. I need to do smite for them. They need a 6 or higher. No. Okay. That's it now for psychic. Okay. So shooting. Let's start with the dreadnoughts. I'm going to go the guy shooting through the walls first. He's going to shoot at the eradicators. The white one's the missile, the purple ones are the las cannons. Oh, you're joking. Please be in range of all this. No, he's definitely not. Oh, I should have done the CP stratagem to give him reroll 1s. It's too late now. Too late now. And the toughness 5, aren't they?
Yeah.
So needing a 3. So it's 4, so it's a wound, it's -2 AP.
Yeah, it goes through.
Goes through.
Yeah.
So D6 damage. 4, so that wounded guy's dead. Okay, I'm going to actually do the Heed the Wisdom of the Ancients thing now, while I remember. It is... how many CP? 1 CP. So now him and other units within 6 inches of him now reroll 1, which is what I should have done the first turn. So I didn't. So here we go. Needing 2s to hit. He's hit with all of them. Needing 3s to wound. Those las cannons. Okay, so the same thing as before. -2. 1 save at -2. Saved. Okay. This is going to make things a little bit harder. That's alright. I will go on to the Dread Knight. I'm going to do a stratagem called, what's the name of it? Psychic Onslaught. This is one that you do for vehicles. It's 2 CP. Basically it gives my Psy Cannons additional strength and AP, and the Silencer as well. So the Silencer now becomes strength 5 -1, and the Psy Cannon becomes strength 8. neg 2. So the heavy side cannon will do first. At the, obviously the aggressors, because they're the ones that are...
Eradicators?
Eradicators, that's what I meant. Eradicators are the most scariest thing for me right now. Hitting on 3s. Winning on 3s. So we've got 3 saves at neg 2. These are straight 2 damage.
All fail.
Okay, so that's 1 dead and 1 takes 2 wounds. Because...
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll go him. Charge it longer.
Yep, that's a good move. And then one guy's 1 wound left, yeah. Cool. Alright. So now the next gun is 12 shots. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s because it's strength 5 and your toughness 5, I believe. If I can pick my dice up. 4s.
4.
So we've got 2, 4, we've got 6 saves at neg 1 and these are D3 damage each.
4 up.
Yep.
3.
3. So one of them's just dead because it's 1 wound. So if I roll a 5 or a 6, it's another one gone. I did, 1 more dead. And now the last guy, if I roll 5 or 6, he's also dead. No, he just takes 1 wound. Okay, so I'm going to shoot these guys now. I am going to put these oh god, what's the name of it? Cybolt ammo. I am going to put Cybolt ammo on them, and that's because I'm going to shoot them a little bit at these guys as well, because I want to kill them. So that's another 2 CP, so I'm down to 5. So I'll do the side cannon guys first. So they're going to go at the Eradicator. They are still in half range, so they're re-rolling all hits. These dudes, am I within 12?
Yeah, there.
That one?
That one
the guy next to him, no?
No. Keep rotating. So it's just him.
No, okay. Alright, so I'll make it so... I'll shoot all of them actually at those guys. So the 2 side cannons, I'm going to shoot at the dude there, the Eradicator dude. All the rest of the Storm Bolters are going to shoot at the infantry in the back. So the 2 side cannon guys first. Hitting on 4s because I moved, but I am within half range, so I'm rerolling all failed hits. I've got a couple of extras, which is always useful. Technically strength 8 now. So I've got 4 at neg 1 still, because I didn't pop the CP for that one.
So 4 up.
No, I did actually pop it. So yes, it is neg 2.
5 up. Nothing.
No, he's dead. Gone. Okay, so we've got the one guy from that unit that's in rapid fire, the rest of them are not. I have to roll him separately because he gets the rerolls, the other guys won't. So I'll quickly roll him. So he gets the reroll swinging in half range, which is quite good because he missed with 3 out of 4. Oops, I just got that one. So now he's hit with all of them. And to wound, he needs 3s. So he's wounded with 3 and it's neg 1, and these are 2 damage.
So
That was 4, did you roll 4?
Oh, that was 3.
Yeah.
But
Okay, so he's failed.
2?
That was neg 1.
So 3.
3, yeah, so 3 gone. Now I've got the other 2, 4 guys. They're not in rapid fire range. So because they're not half range, they don't get the reroll to hit, so they're just hitting on 3s, which is half of them have missed. Needing 3s to wound those, I did pop the other thing. So you've got 3 more saves at neg 1. 4 saves at neg 1. Boom, 2 dead. Cleared. Okay, so I guess what that means, Pedro's gonna get shot from these guys. Can you just measure it on 24 inches? Should be close.
That's 24.
24 to everyone?
No.
No, back guys aren't?
First three.
First three? Okay, so the black one's a sight cannon, the other two are just regular bolters. So I'll shoot the sight cannon first. It's hitting Pedro on 4s. So I've got 2 hits. Pedro's toughness 4, isn't he?
Yep.
So I'm at strength 8 at the moment. So I've got 1 wound, a -1.
So
and this is 2 damage.
-1.
Yeah, -1. So I think Pedro's 3+ save. He's in power armor, isn't he? Or has he got artificer?
Pretty sure where is yeah, save of 2+. So
2+, okay, so it goes to a 3+.
Yep, instead of using his invulnerable.
Yep.
That's right.
He's fine. And now I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel, so I'm going to go for some bolter action. Oh, bolters went reasonably good. Meaning force to wound him, 3 saves. These are on these 2+ saves though.
Yep.
He's fine, he loves it. Pedro's like, whatever bro, whatever. Okay, so these guys didn't move this time, so they're going to shoot down here. Slycan's going to go first, and it is hitting on 3s now. All of them have hit. It is strength 8 now because of the tide of Slycannon. So wounding on 2s. Oh, I got 2 1s. I might get greedy and re-roll one CP style. And it wounds now, so you got 3 saves at -1, and these are 2 damage at top. Boom, 2 gone. Okay, and because I haven't moved, I can do the rapid fire long distance thing. I've hit with all but 1. I'm starting to shoot better than bloody because of this with my bolters. And now you've got to do 4 saves. Oh no. 2 1s. 1 more bites of dust. Okay. Alright, that actually went quite well. Quite well indeed. So I have cleared off that objective number 3, which puts me in a good position for turn 4. Alright, we'll quickly just add up some points and then we'll do a little chat. Okay, so that turn went quite well. I've cleared off the section table I needed to. I still haven't dealt with the plasma guys, but I'm at the point now where I might be able to get away with just hiding everything and just holding some objectives and holding line breaker, and hopefully making him come to me now. My other option is I can just go full berserker and just try and charge in and kill everything, but that'd be silly, so I won't do that. I might start trying to chip away at the plasma guys, but like I said, right now to win the game it doesn't benefit me at all because I've got the objectives. If anything, I probably need to deal with the other side of the table a little bit, where there's a few troops running around. Get rid of them just to basically mean I can dominate the 3 other objectives. And even if I don't dominate the 3, I can still dominate at least 2. Cool. So that's all I got to say really, and just basically now just got to try not to do anything silly and then try not to get everything killed. So 2 very difficult tasks for me. Alright, over to you Chris.
So yeah, not another good turn for me at the moment. I've been pushed back into my corner, to my castle. So I think I'm going alright for points, but it's getting out of hand. We're to the point that I'm going to start falling behind. So I need to get these plasmas to do something now, otherwise it's just been a waste sitting at the back. Yeah, it's just trying to maybe push back as much as I can with my long range, if I can do that, and try and get my warlord and possibly other characters up there to try and, you know, take some ground back. But yeah, it's not looking too good at the moment, but you know, crazier things have happened. We'll just
Right, it's a game that rolls dice, so
yeah,
anything can happen. You could literally just roll 60, 60, 60 and just kill everything, or you could roll ones and not kill anything at all.
Oh, I know that feeling.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll just see what I can do and try and hopefully do some pushback this next turn. Otherwise, it's it's gonna be out of my hands and I'm gonna probably lose. But if I can push back this turn, we never know. We'll see what we can do.
Yep, absolutely. Sweet. Okay, so yeah, psychic.
So we're going to do the same thing. I got Fortress on.
You guys are back there?
Yep.
Okay.
So we're going to go at a 6.
Six.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it goes off on a 6.
Okay, I'm going to attempt to deny you with the interceptors.
Sure.
I definitely denied you, so it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
I got an 8 plus 1 for Grey Knight, so it's a 9. I have the ability to shut down psychic like there's no tomorrow.
Alright, and we'll go Smite.
Yep, okay, it's probably going to hit the interceptors maybe? What's closest? Interceptors or Dread Knight?
Where's my...
Oh,
there it is. It's right in front of me.
Hidden in plain sight, jeez.
Let's have a look. We've got... So he's about 9.5. And then this would be...
Just a straight line.
Straight line. Oh, Jesus. It will be these guys.
Them, okay. Cool.
Alright, I'll
So that's
Smite.
what you get, and I'm going to deny with the Dread Knight. It goes off as a 6.
Come on.
Alright, so I need to roll 6 or higher off the dice. Oh, 10 plus 1 was 11.
Smashed it.
Very nice.
Alright, so then move on to shooting phase now. So I'm going to try and avoid this Dreadnought now at the moment because I don't think it's kind of a good option. So I need to get rid of these 3 units this turn.
Interesting. Interesting play.
So what I'm going to do... you think. Alright, so we're going to go with these intercessors. So I mean 30 inches. So they're just going to be 5 shots. They're going to shoot down to these guys down here. So they moved. I'm in Assault Doctor at the moment, so I don't get much benefit.
That's a 5.
It's a 5, so we've got 3s.
3 hits.
No 6s, of course.
Yep. So what's that?
1.
1. That's a -1, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, 1 dead. So just pass me that 1 in the back there. Yep. Sweet.
We're gonna go with Lieutenant Dam. So he's heavy, so he's moved, so he'll be hitting on 3s now.
3s, yeah. Who's he shooting at? The
Going
same
down
guys?
these same guys down here.
Yeah. Lieutenant Dan.
3. So
See him.
strength 5.
3. Oh, Lieutenant Dan. He rerolls 1s too. That's the worst part. Oh no, he doesn't reroll himself.
Not anymore.
No. Okay.
No, I kind of need that command point I've got, so we'll leave that one.
Okay.
He's advanced.
Yep.
Pistol shot. We're just going to go pistol straight into him.
Okay. Off the librarian.
That's the librarian, yep.
Okay.
So, it's a hit.
Oh, nice.
That's a word.
Whoa. No neg, is it?
No.
So I am in the type of side cannon now, so I'm a 2+ save.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, I'm sweet.
Alright, so now we're going to go into Pedro, and we're going to go 4 shots.
Into unit?
Yep.
Okay.
So this counts
He's
as
got, what's it called? The hammer of
Dawn's arrow.
Dawn's arrow, that's it.
So,
And what is it?
counts as-
Strength 4?
pretty sure it's strength 4.
Could be strength 4 or strength 5. I think he's got more AP too.
Strength 4, AP 1, damage 2,
Damage 2, that's what it is.
and it's an assault.
Nice. Okay.
So 4 shots into these guys.
Alright, let's see.
Hitting on 2s.
He doesn't reroll his own 1s anymore, does he?
No, not anymore.
That's a bit of a pain in the butt, but hey, it's life. So he hits with 3. So needing, strength 4, wasn't it? So
Yes.
fours. What was the neg on it?
2.
2. Alright, so I've got 1 dude, neg 2, so I need 5 up, or he's dead. No, 1 more dead. Plus there's another fully silver guy without a shield on him. Yep, beautiful.
Alright. So, up to the Hell Blasters now.
Okay.
So, I'm going to put...
Got their fire up?
No.
No,
I'm going to
everyone?
put them all not overcharging.
Okay.
Straight at this unit just here.
Okay.
So...
Okay, so no overcharge. 10 guys shooting at the 7. Will they kill them? Now, they've got reroll 1s. Oh no, Pedro's not near them.
No.
No,
Pedro's not
so
near
they have the reroll 1s to wound.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Whoa. It's not good.
Okay.
So, 3, 4, 5, 6. So,
And they're strength 8 base, aren't they?
Yes.
So 2's to wound, rerolling the 1s. So you should get all of these through. Oh! Okay, I expect these ring. That's alright. So what's that, 6?
yes, 6.
A neg 3 or neg 4?
Oh.
If it's neg 4, I've got no saves.
Heavy.
I'm feeling they could be neg 4.
Yeah, the neg 4.
Okay, so I've got no saves, so I've lost 6 of them. I'll keep the leader alive, whoever he is, that guy. They're gone. Good shooting.
Alright.
Shooting.
So, nothing else is within range, so it's just onto the charge phase.
Okay, charge me.
So, I'm going to go... Start off with the Librarian. Now, I'm pretty sure it's a no. But, whoa, it'd be a 10-inch charge.
Okay, 10 inches.
10 inches
See.
for Librarian. This guy.
Yep. I'm not going to overwatch.
No.
Oh,
8. No, I'm not going to do that.
Pedro.
Pedro's going in.
Pedro can come for me.
Yep, so it's going to go up.
Yep.
Go around, so it's only
About
4
4.
inch. But that's stuck in my hand. 5.
Oh, he's
Bloody
in.
hell.
Pedro's gaming it.
Go there, I'm still within 3.
Yep.
Awesome.
Perfect.
That's gonna be it. So onto, yeah, fight phase. So
Okay.
he's got
If he's a captain, he's probably got 5 attacks.
5 attacks.
Yep. Has he got a fist? Power fist, I
yeah,
think he
he
is.
does. He's got power fist. So 5.
So he's a 6 for charging
6.
too. So power fist will be neg 1 a hit, so he'll be hitting at 3s. Should be enough to kill me.
So no, my rolling has been the greatest.
Rolling has been bad. So you got 5 hits, and then strength 8 will be winning me on 2s. Oh, look at the ones. What do we got? Oh, 2 of them.
So
Neg 3.
I'm going to re-roll 1
Okay.
for a 5.
Okay, so you got 3 of them. And it's neg 3, is that correct?
That's correct.
Yeah. So I need 6s to save here. So I need 2 6s to not be wiped. I definitely didn't get that.
Alright.
I would have failed if I was in power armor. Whoops. Okay. So that was a unit killed then too.
Nice.
Yep.
Alright, so that's it. You get a morale.
I do. How many did I lose from that squad?
6.
6. That is a fail. Old school thing. Oh, boom.
Oh, I was hoping for that to go.
Nice. I'm happy he's not dead. Because you can now put a banner up for me. Actually, I can't because Pedro's in the way. Okay, so that's it for your turn, is it?
Yes.
Okay, well, I've got some things I need to start doing this turn or else I might end up giving you the game. Okay, here you go. Okay, so I'm actually going to video from the other side of the table now because it's easier to see everything. So these guys over here have moved up. This guy jumped from over here to behind here. The Dread Knight has moved forward over to here. We're going to do some psychic action soon, so he's got his anti-casting guy. How many denies does he do? Just one?
Yep.
Okay, cool. That's good. So plenty psychic then. So these dudes, I started to move them, then I realised that I can actually just see straight down here anyways. So I ended up not moving them. In the back here, I actually haven't moved either of those two guys. I don't need to. They can just kind of sit there and do what they need to do. I could do the Gate of Infinity on one of them, but I actually need the Gate of Infinity Baldus. So I won't be doing that just yet. So let's do some psychic. Let's start with the Dreadnought that has Astral Aim. He's going to cast it on himself. He goes off. The other one's going to cast Gate of Infinity on Baldus. Ooh, that's actually a 6, so he technically fails. I am going to CP reroll it. So it passes. Baldus can now move. So now I need to do that because Baldus was actually out of range of that objective, and I needed Baldus on there to be able to hold it. So now I'm on the objective, so it's all good. Next turn I can actually just move them up. They can sit on the objective and they can teleport Baldus to wherever they need to go. Till then, Baldus is just chilling out, which is fine because I kind of don't really want to get my warlord killed, just for fluff reasons. Down here we're going to have a smite against Pedro. 6. You can deny that goes off. I think.
Yeah, 18.
Yeah, you can deny that.
On for that.
No. Okay, so Pedro takes a wound. This guy here is now going to smite Pedro as well. He does. Pedro takes another one. This guy's going to do his Purge Soul on Pedro. Goes off. Okay. So, roll a leadership test. A dice against Pedro's leadership, I should say. So I got a 4. What's Pedro's leadership?
9.
9. So mine's 8, so I beat you by 1. So Pedro takes another mortal wound. Thank you, Pedro, for dying. Almost. Overruled on theirs. So over the back, my Psyche at the back there is going to do his 1 to get me CP back. He needs a 7, he gets +2, so he's got an 8, so I do. So I get I'm up to 6, because I get the 1 for the turn as well. And
And you reroll ones.
oh yeah, I did reroll one. Apologies, I did reroll a psychic test. And do I want to change the tide? You know what? I'm going to do the tide now, which lets me reroll ones in combat. And it goes off. So now reroll ones to wound in close combat. Cool. Okay, so that's it for my psychic phase into killing you. Alright, so I'm going to start with the guys over the back here. They're going to shoot this lone space marine here. I'm going to start the Psy Cannon. It's no longer damage 2, it's damage 1. But I am hitting on 3s because I didn't move. Wounding on 3s. So I've got 3 saves for you to take on -1. So
ooh,
save 1. Now I've got the bolters coming at you. Storm bolters. Hits with that many. Wounds. 1, 2, 3. 3 saves. At normal save.
Yep.
Oh, I needed him to die. Damn it. Okay. Damn. Okay. Alright, so I guess the Dread Knight. I wanted to smash these guys with the Dread Knight. But now I'm going to have to shoot that guy. Unless I've got something else. Actually, you know what? I might hit him with a missile launcher. So that's 48, yeah, I'm gonna get you. So I'm gonna shoot the one that's got astral aim on it. So I'll do 2 laser cannons at the plasma guys, and I'll do the missile launcher at old mate. I might just shoot crack at him actually. So I'll start with the laser cannons at the melted plasma guys. So I hit with both, because I'm bendable, I hit on 2s, and I wound you, you toughness 4? So wound you on 2s. So they take 2, and I denied you that 5 like bingo, didn't I?
Yes.
Yeah, so you're back to neg 3.
6s.
Yeah. Actually you're in cover, so you'll be 5s. So it still counts as the same as 4. So 1 loses, 1 dies. Actually, no, wait. Yes, 1 dies.
Alright, so Ancient is within 3 of the unit.
Yep.
So 4 plus, shoots 3 dies, 4.
Yep, it does.
So I shall overcharge. It's only 1 shot of overcharge, isn't it?
Yep.
Yep, so I'll overcharge and I will shoot. Wow.
This dude? Or... Anyways, I won't point at things.
We're going to go over here actually.
The only things in range of these 2.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
So we're going to go to this guy here.
Okay, smash me.
4, negative 4. Negative 4.
Oh, right, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, that's the hit first.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a dead one. I'll kill this guy.
Very
nice. Whatever you want.
That one.
Okay, so this is the rocket now. I'm going to shoot a crack at that other guy over there. Hits. So strength 8, so it'll be 2's to wound. So it's a wound at neg 2.
So 5 up.
Yep.
Woo!
Oh no! Salazar! Okay. Well, I'm going to have to go the other plan now. I'm going to have to shoot the Dread Knight at him. So I'll do the heavy psi cannon at that guy, which feels like such a waste. And then I'll do the, what's it called? The psi cannon at those guys just there. And I'm going to spend 2 CP to go Psychic Onslaught to give it the extra strength as well. Strength and AP. So hitting on 3s. Oh, there's a Grand Master there, we've all hit. Wounding on 2s, this is against the Lone Wolf at the back there. And it is now still neg 1.
4 up.
I think. No, it's neg 2, sorry.
That's alright, he's gone.
He's dead. He's dead, Jim. Okay. This is the heavy psi cannon. It is hitting you on 3s. And it is wounding you on 3s. So 2, 4, 6. So it is neg 1. Ooh, 3?
Yes.
Okay. So because I've got, actually I'm not in the psi cannon doctrine anymore, am I? No. Disregard. So I'm just D3 damage. Because if I was in this Psycho Doctrine, it's D3 plus 1,
yeah.
Which means it's pointless to roll because they'd be dead. But it's not that, so I need to roll. So I need to get 3 plus will mean just a straight dead one. Yep, so 1's dead, 2's dead, and 1 takes a wound. Okay. Alright. So, let's shoot these guys at Pedro. I'll start with this psi cannon. Hits with 1 because he moved. Wounds Pedro on a 3 because he's strength 7. So he does. And neg 1.
So 3 up.
Ooh, just 1 damage.
Shite.
Okay, now the bolter. I might as well just roll both of the bolter guys at him because they're both going to shoot at him. Neither of them can shoot anything else. And then whoops, then 4s. Nice. So 4 saves.
That's a 2. Oh yeah, 4.
Yeah.
Yep.
4 saves on Pedro. He's holding on tight. No, he's fine. Okay. So what do I got left to shoot? Just the other Dreadnought. And that's it, I think. So I'm going to go the Dreadnought at them. Excellent. So what I was doing, we've got the Dreadnought, General Dreadnought shooting at these dudes. I'm just going to shoot crack because there's a better chance of me wounding and killing you. I'm not going to worry about the frag missile. So three shots, hitting on 2s. All have hit. Needing 2s to wound. All have wounded. So you got 2 at neg 3 and 1 at neg 2.
So 2 at neg 3 and 1 at neg 2.
Correct. So that white one goes through.
Yep, so 1 dies there, and then neg 2. There's 2 fine.
Yeah, that's still fine. So only one of them, and I need to roll a 2+ on the d6 damage, which I didn't, so 1 takes wound. And that's it for my shooting, so I'm on to charges. I am going to charge these 2 guys at Pedro. They are definitely in. I may regret this, but I'm going to charge him at Pedro as well. Yep, he should be in. I'm going to keep myself within range of that objective though. I'm going to charge the Dread Knight at... Do I want to kill the Librarian or do I want to kill these dudes? Why not charge both? How far am I from this dude? 4. Alright, I'm going to charge both. It's a risk, because if I roll 1 or 2, I'm screwed. Oh, loves it. So now I'm in combat with both. Boom! Okay, and that's it for my charging. I will start off over here. So I've got... He's got a thingy, halberd. So the halberd dude is going to go first. He hits with everyone. Wounds Pedro on 3 because he's strength 5. Ugh! So Pedro needs a neg 2 save.
So 4 up?
Yeah. Fine. And now the guy that's got no gun, he's got a gun, no special weapon. Hits with 1. Wounds with nothing. You can't intercept anyway, can you?
No.
I think it's 2 CPs anyway.
Yeah, it is.
So this dude's going to attack now with his 3. Hits with 2. Wounds with 1. Neg 2 for Pedro. Oh, he saves it. That's a bit scary when that happens. I'm going to drop a CP onto this Dreadnought. I just don't know how much it costs. Give me 1 sec. Okay, so stratagem was 1 CP. Gives me +1 attack, and I get to reroll room rolls of 1 and also damage rolls of 1. So I'm going to go all of these attacks. Well, I'll go 2 at this Librarian, I'll go 4 at these dudes. So I've got, I need to hit on 3s. So I'll hit with 3. I've now got a strength of 10. So I should be killing you on 2s with rerolling on 1s. Okay, and my neg is pretty high. It's neg 3.
So
6
successes.
Yeah. Well, you said 1. So one guy's straight up dead, and the other guy is d6 damage. So 2 dead. Okay, so now the 2 at the Librarian. Both hit. And I reroll wounds of 1. So 2 wounds on the Librarian at neg 3.
Oh, so both go through.
Yep, so d6s. I have to reroll 1s.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yep, 7 wounds, dead Librarian. So now you get to fight back with Pedro and them.
So, being charged.
Yep.
I'm out of an inch though, aren't I?
You can pile in.
Pile in.
Yeah.
Push back a bit longer. So, hitting on 3s. Strength 4, toughness.
6 out of 5s.
Nothing.
So let's see. My dreadnoughts in combat.
Alright, so for Pedro,
Whoa!
we're going to go 2 into the guy behind and then 4 in the front. So we're going 4 in the front, hitting on 3s. And then wounding on 2s.
He should have a really power fist. Oh! So 1 at neg 3, sorry, 6 up. Oh, sorry, 6 for a second. So 1's dead. Take that one.
And then halberd, so 3s, jeez.
Uh-oh.
2s.
Oh! So there's 6. Hold on there. Nah, 1's gone. Okay.
Alright.
So I'm no longer on that objective, but at least I still have 2. Okay. So that's the end of turn 4. I still... Oh wait, I don't have line break anymore because I moved off it. Oh, I should have just stayed there. Doesn't matter. I gave up line breaker because I'm a knob. I'll talk about that in my talk. So yeah, Pedro has been a bit of a thorn in my side. I was hoping to kill him. I shot everything I could at him, charged him. I probably overall had the upper hand, being better damage and all that. But Pedro's unscathed just kind of came through and he killed 2 interceptors. So, sorry, no, he killed 1 interceptor and 1 strike marine. I better be exact on that one. But you know what? It's okay because it's Pedro, and Pedro deserves to kick ass. And I like seeing Pedro kick ass. So that's all good. What's going to probably end up happening though is now he's actually not on any objectives. I don't think. Pedro's off.
No, he's still on it.
Still on it. Okay. So he'll have 1 objective this turn.
Yep.
You probably will kill that interceptor, so then I'll have to figure out a way to deal with Pedro. I'll probably be able to shoot him with the dreadnoughts, but at the same time, it doesn't matter because the next turn is the last turn anyway, so it doesn't matter if he's on the objective. So, so it doesn't really matter. I might just have to kill him for the sake of killing him. The Dread Knight just does what it does, and it just, when it gets into the lines, it just goes through and kills shit. It basically did that turn, took out the Librarian and a couple of intercessors, sorry. Basically now, this turn, he can either stay in combat with me and just tie me up. That means I won't be able to shoot anything else, charge anything else in my turn, unless I kill him in his turn, which is possible. But also it means he won't get shot at. He's now got to decide whether he wants to shoot the plasma guys at the Dread Knight or at something else. I actually don't think there is anything else they can see, so
no.
It's probably going to happen. The Dread Knight's probably going to get shot at with plasma. Otherwise, I've got 2 objectives at the moment. I probably will get the hold more as well next turn. He can't really kill the ones that have been held, so it's probably going to be 15 points for me that turn. We'll see what happens with that one. As for my line breaker, I actually gave up 3 points because I had the line breaker with the 2 units in his deployment zone, and then I charged him into Pedro, thinking that I was going to kill him. And then Pedro killed 1 of the 2 units that were in the deployment zone, which means I now don't hold 2 units in there. I've only got 1. So if the Dread Knight doesn't die, I'll have to move him into there. Otherwise, I'm going to have to teleport someone into the backfield. And if that one other interceptor's dead, it doesn't matter. I won't be able to teleport anyway. So, because I need the 2 units. So we'll see what happens next turn for me. But otherwise, I think points-wise, it's not too bad. It's looking all right for me. So yeah, over to you.
So yeah, I've taken out a few guys, which is good. Trying to hold him back a bit longer. Kind of got my castle plasma still, which is good, but there's not many targets to hit, and I'm only on 1 objective now, so I'm not holding many points anymore. So I've got to try and figure out what I'm going to do here. Basically, I got 1 more turn to possibly maybe kill 2 units, so get some more points for Oath, and I'm still within 6 of the center, so that's a couple more points there. So, and I haven't fallen back, so you know that's still 5 points there if I from last turn anyway. So yeah, so I should kind of compensate for losing 1 of the objectives, but yeah, I just gotta hold my ground and try and kill anything that comes into near my castle. If I can see it, I'll shoot it, and hope that the points add up on my side.
Actually, I just realised. Old mate has to do a leadership check. We'll do it real time.
Oh, yeah.
He might die and then it opens a whole new field. So he lost 24? Yeah, he lost 4.
3. No, 3, yeah.
Okay, he's fine.
So, yeah.
He rolled a 4.
It's all good. So
yeah, all good.
All good.
And still stays intact.
So, yeah. What I said still stays what I said. But, yeah, just, I'd possibly fall back of the Dreadnought and try and just fill in full of plasma and get Pedro to knock out the last guy and get a couple points there.
Yep, and then my turn, I'll basically just sit on objectives and shoot you from a distance.
Absolutely.
That's all I really
That's all we can really do, yeah. And we'll add up the points at the end.
Yeah. All right.
Hopefully I don't lose by too much. I'm going to do this round. That's yours. Sorry. Here it is. I'm going to... How much is that? Doesn't matter about holding objectives.
No, I wouldn't bother with the objective, to be honest.
So I'm going to fall back with this guy.
So that's an oath you fail?
Yes, I'll lose a point out of this.
Yep.
But I'm planning on making more points up with it.
Cool.
So I'm going to try and just go back as much as I can away from him.
Okay.
I'm still within 6, but I have, wing past the morale bit.
Okay.
Or the fallback bit. I'm going to start moving up my ancient. So we go up here, still within 3. Gonna also move up Lieutenant Dan. Try and that's gonna be it actually. That's all I got. So try and shoot plasma into him. Pistol, Lieutenant Dan.
Okay.
Hope that doesn't kill him, then everything's gonna charge into him.
Awesome. I like the sound of that. Let's do it.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start off with Pedro. So 5.
Pedro. Oh, what's Pedro doing?
Oh, actually, you still got 2 CP there, so you can still. Yeah.
I'll get.
Oh no! What am I doing? Sorry, I'm shooting. Yeah, shooting first. What am I doing? So 2.
I was wondering.
3,
is Pedro shooting combat? What the hell? That's what I was getting confused.
I wish.
All good. So they're shooting at the Dread Knight now?
Yes, all the plasma at the Dread Knight. So,
okay.
So 9 plasma. We're going to overcharge these as well, because why not?
Do it. When you kill yourself, you can then shoot on the death.
That's it.
So 3 dead.
3 dead. 1 miss. So that's 5 hits, and then we're gonna go.
See if they die. They come back, but they shoot as they die.
Shoot as they die. So and 2.
They hit again. Yep.
So
1 of them.
1. So we'll leave that one in for the wound at the end, and then it was
3. Bang.
And then we've got these got to shoot. So
that's strength 9 now. Is that right?
Yes.
You're winning on 3s.
Only 4.
4? Okay. I have 5 up in those. I need to get at least 1, hopefully 2. Oh! All of them have failed so far.
So it's
so that's going to be
12.
That's going to be death. I'm going to have to do a CP reroll to not die. No, he's dead. So I'm down to 1 CP. Do I blow up? No, I do not. That was some nice plasmering.
Alright.
I think his ranks out a little bit for me.
So, luckily, I've actually got, as I can see here, is that Lieutenant Dan can actually see your board. So, but he's moved, so he'll be hitting on 3s.
Okay.
And
no,
I'm just going to pay my CP for the turn, just because, why not? 5.
Oh, it was a hit. What's the strength?
5.
5. It's a wound.
So he takes a mortal wound.
A mortal wound?
As well, plus 3 damage.
I can't remember if you got 6 or 7. I'll have a quick look.
That's right.
And a save. What's this? Neg?
2.
2. So it'd be 4 plus. So I fail that, and it's 3 damage.
Yes, so he gets 4 damage in total.
Okay, so 4. I'll just quickly check. His Voltus is down to 2. I believe in the next codex he'll be 7 because he's wearing Terminator armor and they seem to be canking out wounds now like there's no tomorrow. Alrighty.
So we're going to go the last in Pedro into this guy.
Alright. So he's what, 5 attacks now?
5, yeah.
Okay.
3s.
Oh,
God.
oh no, that's all you need though. Oh, I rolled a 1! Oh. Alright.
Oh, I needed that.
Yeah. Okay. This could be Slay the Warlord. Not that it matters anymore. I've hit with 2. 3's the wound. 2 wounds.
Oh.
Neg 2.
4 up.
Oh, one's in the thing.
We have a 2 and...
Reroll it. Oh! D3 damage each.
He's gone.
Pedro's taken 5 and he's dead. Oh, that is big.
That sucks.
That's big. Oh, wow. That's big. Okay, well. That's really big. That means I'm holding more and everything this one. Wow. Okay, well over my turn. Okay. Well, I was just thinking. Well, I moved this dude over here. That's the only movement I'm going to do for this turn. I was going to these guys. Actually, I could just scoot them out a little bit just so I can shoot those dudes up top there. But I was going to teleport one of them over to the back, but I'll teleport this other librarian because he can hide. So that's my psychic. So the librarian with the what's it called? Gate of Infinity. He's going to Gate of Infinity himself over the back. I probably should have done it in the other order because I could use his thing on himself. So now I've got Line Breaker. This guy's going to try and get some CP back. If I had the other guy there, that could go to a 3, and then I would have passed. But I didn't, so I failed. So I don't get a CP back. I'm not changing the tide. Doesn't really matter now. I will actually. I'll just change into the tide of defense because you know in turn 7 I could be defended. Bang! There we go. So essentially now all I'm going to do is just shoot these 2 dreadnoughts at those 2 dudes there, and then that's going to be game. So the first one. I'm going to use my CP this turn to do the bubble of reroll 1s too. So, first dude, this is at the banner guy. He gets 3 hits. Oh, 1 save at neg 2. What's with these las cannons only 1's to wound? All game. Has he got an invo?
Who are you shooting at?
That's the banner fella.
I don't even recall.
I don't think he does.
I don't think anyone's ever shot at him before.
He takes 5 wounds as well, so double check that if
He's gone.
he's dead.
5 wounds, yeah.
Nice, that was perfect. So that makes up for the stupid las cannons. And the other guy I think's hidden, the lieutenant, so I was going to shoot the other dreadnought at the guys at the top. Might let them... Oh, I can't shoot anyone now because the banner guy's dead. So we'll go with those ones. So these are one of the rerolls to hit. And 2 pluses to wound. So we've got 3 saves on the plasma guys. One's a neg 2, one's a neg 3.
So neg 2. Dead.
Dead. Oh, hang on. Dead. Yeah, 2 deads.
And neg 3 dead. So
He's dead as well. Sweet. Okay. So that's it. End of game. So what have you got left? 5 men. I've got 5 as well.
I got
sorry, I'm 3 here too. I got 100 librarians as well. Just got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 men to your 5, which is pretty much a massacre on both of my parts.
Hey, look, Lieutenant Dan survives.
He does. He's
no
got no legs. Alright, we'll do the after game chat. Alright, so that's it, that's game. So we've got the scores here. You got 60 and I got 64.
Closer than I thought
So
it was going to be.
Yeah, it came down a lot to the primaries. Like in the end, like you started out pretty heavy because you went 15, 10, 5, 5. Whereas I started out slower and I built up. I went 5, 10, 10, 15. So I ended up getting you by 5 points there. Me getting the extra points at first strike turn 1, that was beneficial because I got the straight up 8. We both got 7 for raising banners because this game, the raising banners just didn't really do much. We were kind of
fighting over.
Yeah, we're fighting over them too much and they kind of just kids over. 7 points is still good. That's sort of almost halfway. So I think that's where raising banners, it's one of those slow scoring objectives. Line breaker, I missed 1 turn. So actually I think line breaker, if I get 2 units, it's 4 points and one unit is something. Anyways, doesn't matter. I wrote down I got 9. 3 turns I had 2 units in his objective. If it's wrong, it's wrong. If it's not, it's not.
Still 1.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Maybe it is 3 and turn 1 you can score. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So bring it down. You got the 2 dreadnoughts. That was 3 points each. So you got 6 points there. So that wasn't too bad at all. If you had taken out one of the dreadnoughts earlier,
yeah,
you would have got another 2 points. It wouldn't have quite been enough to win, but it would have given you a few more. It also would have stopped me killing a bit, but I mean, you did what you could. The way they were positioned, like the Grey Knights dreadnoughts are a bit of a pain because they got the ability to shoot through walls with the actual aim, so I can literally just hide the whole game and shoot like I'm a basilisk or something.
Yeah.
You know, and with Grey Knight, because you're paying so many points, like my interceptors, they die way easier than the Primus Marine, and they're 24 points.
Yeah. Pretty costly.
Actually, sorry, the strike squads are 24 points, the interceptors are more, because they have the jumping ability, I think they're 27, 28 points. You know? So, I realistically think if you gave them a second wound, and kept them the same points cost, I don't think that'd be overpowered. But that's just how it is. We'll find out soon enough when the Grey Knights get updated, I guess. Yeah, so I mean, you got to play a game today, you haven't got to play too many games. Is there anything you feel that you want to work on? Or anything?
More tactics, yeah. I'm kind of, seems like I'm kind of hiding back a bit more, I should be pushing forward a bit more.
Yeah, it's sort of, with Marines you don't want to over-invest in your castle, but at the same time you want your castle to be able to hit hard.
Yeah.
The plasma guys are quite good. Having the banner guy with them is good because then when they die they can do things. And you saw that game, you got to pull it off once. I wasn't going hard at them because I was trying to just avoid line of sight the best I could as well. Sometimes the table might benefit you a bit more. Typically I play like what I spoke to at the beginning. I typically play so I have a lot of terrain in the middle and small on the outsides, or I go higher on the outsides and a little bit in the middle, but I still try and block fire lanes in certain areas just so you have to move. Otherwise it's just whoever rolls the best dice wins.
Yeah.
You know, you need to be able to think a bit tactically. And it was good. It was quite a pretty good game. It came down to the end. Like we both pretty much got very minimal models left. And I think if we had another turn, like one of us might end up being tabled.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Possibly. Probably Lieutenant Dan were a bit harder on the kill. He's got a Iron Halo. No. Oh, he'd be dead then.
He hasn't been killed yet, so.
Oh, we should have had another turn up just dreadnoughting. But yeah. So I think when I was watching you play, like you did a lot of things pretty good. Like you put pressure on me and made me have to deal with parts of the army. So over in this corner, I could have just ignored this part. I had to ignore that part to take care of that part. If you had have had everything kind of bunched into that one corner, I would have been able to pick off what I wanted.
Yeah.
Whereas having to deal with that, that's what I sort of had to get down and do. Also as well, you had done quite well when it was stopping me from deep striking to places. Like you were covering your base as well. Like if you had left the back open and I could deep strike a squad of 10 guys in there, I'd drop the ability on them to be able to ignore cover, and I'd have wiped that entire unit out like that. Because I'd have put the 2 damage psychic thing on them, so their bolters would be able to count as strength 5, strength 6, and then be 2 damage.
Yeah.
Ignore cover, they'd have just gone, just annihilated them like they were nothing. If I had to run Terminators, they have a 24-inch range. They could do the same thing and just pop behind that terrain and just sit there and just shoot you through the terrain the whole game with the enormous cover, psychic power. They'd have just minced it. So, and then a lot harder to kill. But yeah, I like playing interceptors. Sorry, I got interceptors. I mean, you'll kind of move around and push around, and you're playing the objectives as well. I often sometimes just get into bloodlust rage and I'm just trying to kill things, so I quite often forget to play objectives. I did a few silly things this game where I've kind of moved off objectives. Like I had that objective in the middle of the table open for a turn, that was 5 points it cost me. In the end I just won anyway, so it was okay.
Yeah.
But you were covering your objectives the whole time and pushing forward to protect them. That was pretty good. You've mentioned as well that you're looking to maybe get a close combat unit. What were you thinking of, either Reavers or was it Terminators?
Reavers. Yeah, just because of the heavy bolt pistol get the benefit, as well as turn 3 that'll be -8p3.
So this game you played against me, you saw how my army has the ability to deep strike and move around. That's what the Reavers offer you.
Yeah.
Because if you have, if you got the table set up and you've got a section of the table that's attacking you or moving towards you, and another part of the table opens up, sometimes you need to get into that part of the table to force them to come back or change their tactics.
Yeah.
Or sometimes you just need to be on an objective. Squad of Reavers, you can do that, and they can be pretty good in combat. They've got those extra knife blade things.
They're an extra attack, it's just a combat knife. They have an extra attack just like in Stardy's blade, but they don't have AP on them.
Yeah.
But they make up for them with the pistols. So
but then they got the assault doctrine as well.
Yeah, exactly. So you kind of hold them back for turn 2 or 3, I reckon.
Which is when they want to come in anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if you started them on the table, you're wasting them.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So it gives you that flexibility.
As well as it plays with the morale as well, so it makes people...
Yeah, that's right. Morale's changed a lot now. I'm noticing a lot of the armies before they were quite immune to morale. Now they're changing it. With Marines, they used to have the reroll thing, which my guys have got still. If they don't, let me know. I hadn't seen it anywhere change. But I think Marines now not being able to reroll their morale and then being susceptible to losing guys, that is actually a bit interesting.
Yeah.
There's a lot of armies I've noticed that were immune to things. It's changed. I'm looking forward to Death Guard because these guys don't have to roll morale. They just automatically, But they've also got Disgusting and Resilient, which is the -1 damage now. And these guys have 1 wound. So it gives you shit. Yeah. So they might not have any way of not dying. So we'll see. Anyway, so let's hold it for discussion. So yeah, have you got any questions? Queries?
No, I'll probably change my tactics a little bit.
Yeah.
For
What
next time.
would you change?
Probably put my my castle more instead of one side, probably in the middle.
Being able to see more area?
Absolutely, yeah. Because once I play, and probably when I was placing them, I shouldn't have placed them so quickly. I probably should have left them probably to about mid placement.
Yeah, to see where stuff goes?
Yeah, so as soon as I put them down, you knew exactly where to put all your dreadnoughts away from the out of line of sight, so I couldn't see them, and they basically sat there for 2 turns doing nothing.
Yeah, well, that comes down to a little bit of army building as well. Because the way I've built my Grey Knights is I specifically have units which I can deploy anywhere, and it doesn't matter where they are, they can still function. So no matter what I was going to do, I was going to put one of the dreadnoughts either behind there or over there, regardless. I ended up deploying first, so I put it over there. If you'd have started setting up over here to get ready to kill it, everything else would have gone over there, or vice versa. So when you're playing a gun line, you kind of want have them to play into position where you want them. So you're thinking a few sort of burner units, I guess you could say, like maybe some intercessors.
Yeah.
Your infiltrating guys, they're the first guys you should put out. Because you put them on a midfield objective, because if your opponent has infiltrators or something like that that can deploy outside your objective, they're going to put it on there straight away.
Yep.
So if they'd gone first, put one on there, you didn't, the second one's the other objective, you now. So that's kind of like a burning unit, I guess. Because you put it out there, it doesn't matter what you're going to do, they're always going to be on that board every time. So yeah, otherwise, yeah, not too bad. Finally got another game in.
Didn't embarrass myself too much, I hope.
You did well. Did well. You played pretty good for someone that's on their second game. But that being said too, you have been reading up and studying bits and pieces and asking questions.
Absolutely.
And
Not going to suck too much.
Yeah, exactly. So I wouldn't be disappointed with your effort.
No, I'm pretty happy.
Just
Only a
playing
few
around
points
with
behind,
some
that's what I was hoping for.
Yeah, perfect. Alright, till next time.
Till next time, thanks mate.
No worries. We'll see you guys next time as well.
See you guys.
Ciao.
Thanks.